Hello, what's up? Nakamute pala ako kanina, joke. Ang dami kong pinagsashabu. Muted pala yung nasa may OBS ko. Sorry mga joke. So, welcome again, magandang gabi. No? Tayo nagbabalik dito sa may ESL1 Stockholm Major 2022 lower bracket between BetBoom Team and Team Liquid para sa ating laglagan series. Shabu pa. Tulog pa, boss. Kala namin kami na mag-shoutout kasi. I'm sorry. Nailaw kasi yung mic ko eh. Yung sa may OBS pala yung nakamute. Sorry guys. At ito na nga pala yung last series natin for tonight. Hindi pa rin nagpaparamdam si Jet. Mukhang walang magkakasmamaya, no? Itong schedule nito 9:30 ang aga natapos ng first series tapos aabuti ng alas 10. Tira na talaga tuktok na ito mga to eh. Pero BetBoom Team Necroboss last week. So ano kaya magiging carry nila dito? Mars or Necro? What's up Team Rocket? Joke shoutout from Baguio. What's up Eman Andagan? Naglag na yung Team Spirit ha. May laro ba T1 ngayon? Bukas pa ulit ang laro ng T1. Laglagan din. Kalaban nila Fnatic 6 PM yung start nun. Niel Grapilon Sevilla. Shoutout sa iyo. May ina na si Matumba man. Truly. Binugbog ba naman ng Team Secret? I mean ng Team Spirit to kagabi. Tapos yung Team Spirit kanina parang to longest lang, no? What's up? Joke. Mac Bayonetta. What's up? Sa mga bagong salta dyan, bagong pasok, huwag nyo kalimutan na bumindot muna ng like or heart react bago tayo magkwentuhan. Sa mga hindi pa nakapalaw dyan, type nyo na rin yung exclamation point notify. Okay, naiyak ako sa Team Spirit na talo ng low tier team. 2-0, wala kalaban-laban, bugbog pa. But Rider ang magiging last pick ng Team Liquid dito. So, Sai ang gagamit ng Bat Rider. Matumba man Lone Druid, no? Carry. Matik na yan. Mickey Mouse, Storm Spirit versus Pac ni Tito Molars. Yan pa natitira, boss. Madami pa. Uy, salamat sa pag-share, Mark Panal. Boss, wala laban OG. Mamaya may laban sila. Kalaban nila. Boom. Antok na daw si Toronto Tokyo, sabi ng panel eh. Bakit kasi siya nagpupuyat? Alam nyo naman may laro sila. Sa Longers pala siya eh. Good eve sa'yo, Jem Arcas Bayang. Tablay laro ni Toronto Tokyo, boss. Six PM laro, Tito Lars, what's up, Boss Henky? Ito na si Tito Lars, papanoorin natin, lower bracket din ba boom? Yes sir, shoutout sa'yo, Rondina. Ron, salamat sa pag-share kaibigang Oso. Ganda set nung pack. Ano ba set ng pack? Okay, ito na, pakilala muna natin for the side of BetBoom Team Sunico, Disruptor, Notice, Mars, Force Major ang gagamit ng Green Stroke, Tito Molars ang gagamit ng Pac, The Hack ang gagamit ng Necropods. Team Liquid naman, Insignia, Pugna, Zai, Bat Rider, Mickey Mouse, Storm Spirit, Boxy, Mirana, Matumba man, Lone Druid. Boom versus OG, mamaya din yan, buddy, kaya lang hindi natin maikakas yan. Tulog gaming na tayo, wala si Jet. Mainit yan si Tito Large kahit yung gameplay nila nagiging sell. May laro ba T1 boss? Bukas pa nga. Joke. BetBoom? Ang ginagawa nito? Laglag pa siya ng item. Tito mo Large ha? Classic Matumba Maniro. Ayun na yung pandaragan niya eh. Kumbaga, ano na kasi, Laglagan na eh. So, ilalabas na nila yung mga best pick nila dito, best hero. So, bet boom, di ko alam kung bakit naging ganito yung lineup nila. Wala din silang carry. Medyo mahihirapan ata sila dito. Pero tingnan natin. Bet boom. Welcome back, joke. Yun, napakalupit mo dyan, Lionel Kapati. Salamat, kaibigan, sa pagpapaalala sa mga tolongis na bawal ang spoiler dito. 1v1 with the great one. So, Nico versus Boxy. Ako, masakit yan, joke. Stroke of fate, aabot kaya? Ew. Naku, tagilid ang mata. Ang layo ng stroke of fate ni Muka. Eto na. Uy, na din na yan. Ito mo, Lars. Parang hindi nagkaka si Abat, boss. Baka graduate na si Abat. Baka tapos na yung hinahabol niya na views. Magandang gabi sa'yo, Gerardo Julian Jr. Dandril Cervantes, salamat sa pag-share. Pati na rin kay Mark John de la Serna. Azap mga joke, magandang gabi sa inyo. Ako, delikado ata dito si The Hawk. Sticky Napalm, 3 stock na. Meron pa tayo dyan, isa pa. Joke. Yun lang, hindi naaabuti ng right click dito ni Sai. Medyo masakit. Mahirapan dito si Necropos against kay Batrider. And talaga yung is magandang pang counter kay Necro, no? Kasi sobrang baba lang ng movement speed niyang hero na yan eh. Tapos mai-sticky napalm ka pa. Pag nag-ghost shroud ka pa, may additional magic damage pa, no? Masasaktan talaga si Necro dyan pag nag-flaming lasso. I mean, flame break. Tsaka ng firefly. O, yan na. Ano nilagyan niya? Flame break nga nilagyan niya, no? Shoutout boss from Davao City, Kevin Kiachon. Nolinik, what's up? Game 1 pa lang tayo. Mga joke sa mga sinabihan ko na schedule ng T1 na paulit na lang natin sa mga kaibigan natin. I mean, kayo nang sumagot. Hanggang bukas na naman yung tanong nila eh. Basta, uli na to. Ang laro ng T1 bukas, kalaban nila Team Fnatic, 6 PM ang start nyan. Lower bracket, laglagan na. Yan, kayo na bahalang umulit para sa kanila, para hindi na tayo paulit-ulit dito, joke. 6 PM yan, kalaban nila Team Fnatic. Like nyo muna mga besiwap. Okay. Bukas laro ng T1 lower bracket. Ayan, boss. Sinabi na ni boss sa Henky. 6 PM ha, huwag nyo kalimutan. Yung mga negative bukas matulog na lang maaga. Ito muna, supportahan natin sila Tito Lars. Team Liquid, pagod na ako dito. Supportahan tong Team Liquid. Ito, ayaw na rin manalo nito eh. Dito tayo kanila Tito Lars. Mga bagong team ang malalakas ngayon. Vicious, Thunder Awaken, GG, Gaming Gladiators. Yung mga oldies na team wala na, no? Parang ang hihina na nila. Nako, mato, ang tagal ng Ingswell niyan. Maisasampay pa si Joke dito. Ilan laban ng T1 boss, Algie? Pag binaril kita. Valorant please. Okay, 1-0. First blood. Baka kukuha yan ni Notice. Laglag na yung team spirit. Joke. Nako. Isay, mamamatay ata siya dito. All goods. Di makalapit si Negro po. Sinasaraduhan siya ng pinto eh. Boss, ayan. Pa-shoutout, boss. Joke, maayong gabi from Butuan. Mark June de la Serna, what's up? Eto na, bumabalik ka pa. So, Neko, nabibigyan pa siya dito ng konting HP with that Death Pulse at mukhang mabubuhay pa nga siya. Uy, ano yan? Ba't pinapanood mo yung Creeps? Ano yun? Oh, Recti. What the heck, bro? Daming Creeps na ito. Sarap niyan. Joke. Tagang babalik ang buhay ni Necropos. Okay, so transition na tayo sa network. Guys, top earner natin dito si Storm Spirit. Medyo nalugi ata si Tito Mularsa. At ganun ang nangyari sa kanya. So, Storm Spirit, Pac, Mars, and Lone Druid. Medyo mahirap si Zay dito Nag-fail kasi yung unang go nila no? Parang naubos ata yung pang-sustain niya doon. Yung one hit na lang si Necropos kanina. Delikado yung Taya pero support. Oh, copy boss. So, supportahan talaga natin yan. Ay, di muna tayo manaya. Aldrin Lester Padilla. Salamat sa may 10 stars. Shoutout, boss watching from Japan, LA. No? Ayop ka, Kenit. Sana manalang T1 bukas. Yes sir, salamat sa iyo kaibigan. Mapapabalik ata dito si Mickey Mouse pero salamat at napabalik dito si Storm Spirit. Napa-thank you pa siya. Napabalik siya sa may linya Nakapag-farm pa siya ng creeps. Boss, tagal ka na hindi nagdodota. Pang-post mo na pala Batrider. Well, depende yan sa may mga teams. At sa mga gustong mag-pick ng mga ganyan katulad ng T1, ginagawa nilang carry yung Batrider. Pero syempre kukuha pa rin sila ng hero. Uy, ba't mayroon na naman siya nun? Parang kabisa mo ng cooldown nun. Kakapabalik niya lang kay Storm Spirit kanina. Ooh. 24 seconds lang pala. Yon, notice. Ako po, nice. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-expel. Maisasampay pa nga dito si Mickey Mouse. Clubhouse, bakit? Naku, dinekri ni sino ba nag-decree doon? Si Insania? Ako, si Tito Lars, makikita ka niya, buds. Akala mo, makakatakas ka kay Tito Lars. Shoutout, joke. Last series na ba to? Yup, last series na natin to ngayong araw. Wala si Jet dapat si Jet yung magkakas Di ka na makakas yung alauna. May pasok ako bukas ng alas 8. So, 3 to na in favor of Team Betboom team. Problema lang nila dito talaga yung Lone Druid. No? Kasi wala na silang masyadong physical damage Ang lakas ng magic damage nila. Ang lakas ng burst nila. Opya, Inkswell. Tatama dito kay Pugna. Uy, Tito Mulars. Nice. Tatama yung stroke of Pete. Naku, Mickey Mouse. Reaper. Sight will connect. At unang regen ni Dahak yan. Body. Binabaan na kasi ito ng 1 din, no? So, 2 HP regen na lang and 1 mana regen. Parang wala na nga kwenta Dapat ata, di na nilagay yan. 1 mana regen, tapos 2 HP. Nako po, Tito Mulars, naka-double D. Basag ata itong tier 1 dito sa may mid lane. Medyo ano pa yan medyo matagal pa yan double D ni Tito Mulars. Pero bakit bumak siya? Wala na, nag-expire na tuloy. Mga ilang chebi ba sa anin? Diretso si Nico. Nice one. Okay. Nako po, araw. Ayan na, di-deny na lang yung Torre. Pero makukuha yan ni Snake. Mapapabalik dito yung Batrider. Storm Spirit will go in. Hop. Okay. Bibigyan si Suneko. Pero nakuha naman nila yung tier 1 sa may mid lane. At napi-pre-farm dito si Dahak sa may top, no? Yan. Eh na mag-reply sa kanila para hindi tayo pa ulit-ulit. Okay, so sa mga bagong salta, mag-like na kayo, mag-heart react. Baba ng network dito ni Zaya. Medyo mahirap ang buhay ni Kuya Monzay. Oh, nauso na yung drums build Boss, malakas ba mag-pack si Carl Santino? Syempre naman. Boss, late ako. Okay lang yan. Basta pumindot ka ng like. What's up sa'yo, Christopher? Na-scam pa yung konting stock dito ni Zay. So, dalawang T1 na babasag dito ng bet boom. Pwede pa sila bumasag sa may baba. Kahit ipin ko yan, di nila makikita yung boss eh. Pag nasa cellphone kasi di masyadong halata yung mga pin comment. Nako po, ang ganda ng pagkaka-coil. Meron pang silence, hold bind into 2. Nako po, pasok din yung ulti dito ni Neko. Kawawang kawawa naman yung Storm Spirit. Sobrang daming silence ang tumama sa kanyang winning rip. Phantom strike. Phantom strike tuloy, Phantom embrace. Ako, patay pa nga si Insania dito. At meron pang static storm. Talagang hindi ka makagalaw. Uy, kakaiba ang build dito ni Dahak. Nakikita nyo ba? Meteor Hammer ang build. So, mukhang mag-early ano sila. Early push talaga, no? Grabe naman yan. Meteor Hammer. Wala kaya magmi-Meteor Hammer sa kanila. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit naging ganito yung build na ito ni The Hawk. Lakas din talaga ng bet boom. Siyempre, malakas talaga yan. Nandiyan si Tito Molars. Ang build niya. Okay, mayroon ng Witchblade dito si Tito Molars. Mahirapan ata umuli dito si Zay, no? Lalo na hindi pa naman siya mag-build ng Blink Dagger. Bago pa kasi siya lumapit, ito, nako-control na siya. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-silence. Okay, ito yung Arena of Blood, Insania. Yan, na-Reaper Sate na rin. At naisambay pa nga si Bug na. Ito yung Static Storm Mirana. Dalawang leap. Mabubuhay pa ba siya? Naku po, patay na siya. Inaabot na siya ni Tito Lars. Tatlong hero ang mabibigyan dito ng bet boom. Medyo mahirap ang lumaban, no? Kasi nga yung mga silence dito ng bet boom medyo bosit. So kailangan nila ng BKB bago sila lumaban. Kailangan nila ng mga pang-counter sa silence. Dami nilang problema ng silence eh. Game 1 pa lang, joke. At binubugbog na ang Team Liquid dito. Meowits. Nasa may pin comment na. Nako, Mickey Mouse. May swell pa yan. Naku, wala talagang galawan, kaibigan ko. So, kailangan niya makapag-farm ng BKB, no? So, I think kailangan natin sumama rin ni Mato dito para makagawa ng space kay Storm Spirit para ma-farm niya yung BKB niya. Kung hindi, magiging useless lang siya sa may game na to. Reza Sabeliano, salamat sa may 75 stars. Okay, naku, mamamatay yata si Mato dito ha. Sino itong kasama niya? Ayan na. Sampay mo, joke. Nako, ba't ganun? Tumakbo siya. Oh, nanay. Wala ata siyang mana pang Spirit Mars. Sabi ko na, kinulang ng konti yung pang Spirit Mars niya. Nako po. Nawala ng mana pang Spirit Mars. Sinuna niya yung God's Rebuke. Yaman na Necro boss, oh. Paboots of travel na, oh. Okay, available na naman yung ulti dito nung Disruptor, yung Static Storm, pati na rin yung Reaper Sight. So, pwede na naman ma-burst down dito yung Betbon team. Nag-i-smoke pa sila. Talaga namang nag-i-smoke pa sila. Ang kulit niya, no? Meron siyang Death Pulse, meron pa siyang Meteor Hammer. Talagang meron siyang madami siyang pang-clear ng Creep Waves. Pilipino ba si Lar? Si Lar Santiro, Hype, Clarence. Nagtitripan mo sila dyan. Joke. Zap, Macpi? Hindi ko lang kung ano magiging plano ng Betboom team dito kasi mid to late game wala silang physical damage, no? Pag nagkaroon ng BKB dito yung Team Liquid, paano kaya sila lalaban? Ihintay lang ng magandang timing ng Betboom team eh. Kung ano yung timing na hinihintay nila. Item ni wala naman silang item na hinihintay. Pwede na silang tumulak. Pwede na silang mag-force ng team fight. Wala na. Lalaglag na yung team spirit eh. Nauna na sa airport eh. Dapat tawagan na sila ng boom. Hello Israel. My God. 12-4 na mga kaibigan. Hak, makikita niya ata dito si Zai. On the way na yung kanyang mga kasama. Notice. Layo. Bobosit sila dito. Naiiwasan sila ng Team Liquid. Kung iiwasan sila ng Team Liquid, tingin ko dapat bumasag na lang sila eh. Force nila yung team fight talaga, no? Para madagdagan yung stats dito. Yung Necropos galing doon sa may Reaper site. Yung kanyang regen. Yun. Para doon talaga yung Meteor Hammer. Para kung umiwas yung kalaban, babasagin nila yung torre ng isang mabilis. Ay boss nila pumalulat na mabasag na agad tong tier 2 eh. Sana, na-scam na sila dito ni Zai. At eto, on the way na rin yung Disruptor. Siya ang unang nag-TP. Aabutin kaya ng pabalik dito si Zai. Wala na silang vision. All goods. Okay, yaman ni Mato. Meron na siyang Desolator dito. Madness Desolator na yung kanyang item. Kaya sobrang daling patayin kasi niyang hero na yan. Lalo na't mayroon pa silang Necropos dito, no? Charot bossing, buti nakahabol. Den Andreta Duran, what's up? Early lang naman kasi talaga itong pick-up. Kaya nga dapat ma-force nila yung mga team fight dito. Kasi yun nga, no? Pag nagkaroon na ng BKB dito yung Storm, Patrider, pati na rin si Necro, medyo mahihirapan na sila dyan. Joke. Moonlight Shadow. Okay, mabis lang din naman sila bumasag kasi nga meron silang Meteor Hammer. Pero dapat ata dalawang hero ang nag-Meteor Hammer sa kanila, no? Para mabilis-bilis talaga. Limited na pala yung ulti niya, boss. Yun na yung tinatagel na lang niya. Sino ba? Si Lone Druid. Oo. Kaya dapat maganda yung timing din yung paggamit mo dyan. Ako po, ito yung Soulbind. At ito na nga sinasabi natin, no? Pag wala ng pag may BKB na si Storm Spirit, kaya alam, Mickey Mouse, kaka-expired lang. Ay, nako po. Kaka-expired lang ng duration ng BKB niya. Pumasok pa siya. Ayan, naku po. Yung Necropos, maayos. Kailangan niya ata mag-TP out. Wala na makakancel. Arrow. Naku po, mayroon pa pala nun. Boots of Travel. Alt-tab. Nice. Mukhang dito na ata malulugi ang Team Betboom, no? Wala na, hindi na nila mahuli yung Storm Spirit. Medyo magugulo na yung mga positioning nila kasi magdadive na lang na magdadive yan dahil nga meron na siyang BKB. So hindi na nila mapapansin dito si Mato. Mabibigyan na siya ng malaking space para makaposition na maganda. Hindi na siya basta-basta. Rudy, bubuhatin talaga siya ni Mato. Wala silang mamatay sa bear eh. Uy. Naglalag sila, naglalag. Okay. Bilis ah. Okay yung usapan dun ah. Ayun na yun, nakalang ano. Wala silang ano eh, wala silang physical damage eh. Wait. Ayan na, nag-smoke na yung Team Betboom dito. Static Storm malapit na mag-up. Arena Blood mag-up na rin. Soulbind, uy, sabay-sabay yung pag-up ng tatlong ulti nila. All goods yan, no? Pero sino ang kanila mahuhuli dito? Pwedeng si Boxy or pwede silang dumiretso sa may baba at makikita nila dito yung apat na hero ng Team Liquid, si Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Okay, mabibreak niya yung smoke. Doon dumiretso, ang layo ni Mars. Naku po, hindi pa siya bumitaw ng Arena of Blood. Makakokontrol dito. Mars will fall. At eto yung Static Storm. Wala namang pakialam dyan si Mickey Mouse dahil nga meron siyang BKB and mamamatay din yung Disruptor. Pati na rin yung pangalan niya. Pati na rin yung Grimstroke. Ay, naglalag na ako Okay. Tatlong hero ang namatay dito sa may Betboom, mga Beswap. At pwede pang mabasag tong bottom tower at mamamatay rin ata dito si The Hawk. Ayan no. Pero kung aga ata nung flaming laso niya, joke, pwede ata mag-TP out eh. Okay. Cool down yung TP ni Necro. Mukhang GG na ata. BKB na eh. Batrider pati Storm Spirit. Ano ang item ni Eldoge? Eldoge. Binili niya. Yung shard. Bonus sa movement and attack speed. Easy win na to sa may Team Liquid. Sarap. Easy sustain. Talagang balik buhay lang. Tagip ka pamilya. Wala pang masyadong item dito si Mars. Siguro kung mayaman si Mars pwede pa eh. Yung build niya magde-desolator. Para pagka God's Rebuke niyan, sakit talaga ng damage nun. Chok. Kailangan ulit nila atang pumilit ng teamfight dito Ako po, Team Liquid na mag-initiate ng teamfight at baka nahuli dito si Mars. Or si Greenstroke, or si Necro. Kahit sino, makikita ni Zai. Ako po, lumiko pa si Zai. Ikaw na lang, buddy. Masyado ka lang makulit kanina eh. Ngayon, meron ng BKB si Mickey Mouse. Lumabang ka ngayon, Disruptor. Ito yung kainaan ng Disruptor, no? Maganda siya sa early, pero once na nagkaroon ng BKB na yung mga core, wala na siyang kwenta talaga. Kahit anong skill niya, wala na kwenta. Zai. Mapapap niya rin yung kanyang BKB. Siya na lang muna. Joke. Kaya ng isang mabilis to. Pwedeng ibigay yung Aegis kay Matu or kay Mickey Mouse, no? Tingnan natin sa magandang team fight. Betboom Pag sila natalo pa dito sa may team fight na to, wala na, GG na. Ayun na, dumiretso na, pumasok na. Disruptor, mamamatay agad siya. First major, pwedeng isunod. Uy, ba't ganun? Nag-change target. Yeah. Reaper sight. Nako po, ba't ganun yung reaper sight ni Joke? Ayan na, naubos na ang bet mo. Isusunod na si Necro. Meron pa siyang ghost round. Ikaw, damay ka na, Force Major. Masyado ka nang makulit ha. Si The Hack na lang ang natitira. Pati na rin si Tito Malars. And mamamatay na rin si Tito Lars. And this might be the game. Tingin ko alam na rin nila sa sarili nila to. Wala na silang kayang patayin sa may Team Liquid. Hindi ko alam bakit nag-necropos sila ng last week, no? Wala tuloy silang caring maganda. Siguro kung necropos ni Mato to, yung katulad nung binil dyan nakaraan, yung naka Radiance, Yules, Mato, BKB, Notice. Naku, kaya lang walang follow-up yung pagkakasampay dito. Inkswell, mabibigyan ng sustain ni Insania dito si Mato. At nice, nabash pa nga. Pinapir pa. Naku, hindi na ata makakagalaw dito si The Hack. And The Hack is dead again. At mamamatay rin ata dito si... Uy, tumawag na. Sa mali yung galawan nila doon. Joke. Ginagaya ang T1 no-core. Kung magna-no-core sila, dapat yung mga mid nila, yung mga Lina siguro yan yung magaganda. Para meron silang physical damage pa rin. Kahit wala silang carry. Truly, mas nauna pa nahulog ang boom. Yung bet boom mukhang ay yung team spirit pala. Yung bet boom baka sumunod na kung ganito pa rin yung magiging drafting nila sa may second game, no? Ay, nako. Easy game for Team Liquid. Wala, makikita mo sa may drafting, alam mo na agad kung ano yung i-item mo. BKB lang ang sagot. At tapos na talaga tong laro na to. Tara na talaga ang tok-tok nila. Nag-last pick sila ng Necropos. Tapos yung bibuild ni The Hack, Meteor Hammer. Siguro nag-build siya ng Radiance, baka pwede pa eh. Radiance, Lotus Orb, BKB, yan, Hood of Defiance. Kaya alam, bumili ng Meteor Hammer. Wala namang gagawin yung Meteor Hammer niya. Offlane ba yung Lone Druid? Carry siya, pero nilagay sa may offlane para malugi nga dito si Necropos. Tinapat yung Batrider, kaya lang nalugi yung Batrider. Nagets mo ba? Ako medyo naguluhan eh. Iniiwas nila yung Lone Druid, nilagay nila sa may bottom, no? Para magkalin yung Batrider and Necropos. Baligtad niya lang yung nangyari. Nalugi yung Batrider kay Necropos. Imbis na yung Necropos yung malulugi kay Batrider. So that's our first game. Panoorin natin dito yan. Joke. Oh, wala. Walang interview. Pag muna tayo ng pub game. Crit na lang, no? Meron din The Hack dito, 666. AGDB. Sino mo magandang panoorin? Si Avatar mode na lang. Mapunta naman tayo sa may Southeast Asia. Di kasi nag-reagent si Muka eh. Walang kwenta yung build niya sa may necro niya eh. Dapat naka-dim light. Lagi kasing madilim yung ano niya eh, no? Yung pesto niya. What's up mga besi wap? Okay. What's up Wilfred? Ang pagbabalik. Well, let's see kung makakabawi ba dito yung ating mga bet boom. Pag natalo pa sila dito ng Team Liquid, laglag na sila Tito Lars mga kaibigan. So again, welcome dito sa may ESL 1 Stockholm Major 2022 lower bracket between Bet Boom and Team Liquid. Game 2 of Best of 3 series. Ban na yung Pugna and Storm Spirit, and bilan na rin ng Team Liquid dito yung Visage, pati na rin yung Chaos Knight. After ba nito, T1 boss, bukas pa laro ng T1, joke. Mars, again, ang magiging first pick ng Bet Boom. Team Liquid, wow, Razor, first pick. Razor Ayo. Bet Boom naman, Nature's Prophet ang kanilang magiging pick. Mukhang mabilis lang yung drafting pace natin Talagang pindot na pindot yung mga captain natin Nature's Prophet carry siguro to, no? Oh, Spy Razor ata. Respect man pog na iniigam sila na parang bulalo Daya din kasi talaga niyang pugnat. Lalo na yung Nether ward, no? Medyo masakit talaga yan. Joke. Series, 2-0 malamig na kaya ito. Razor na ni Mato to Tapos ayaw ni Isenya. Ban Pangolier, ban na rin yung Apparition. Okay, para hindi maka-counter si Ayo. Grimstroke, open pa. Bane Mirana, open pa. Sun King, open pa din. Ano ba bang magandang iban? Beastmaster, yan, magagandang ka-partner ni Enigma, ang kanilang binan. Okay. So, Team Liquid, pack ni Tito Lars ang kanilang ibaba naman. Bet Boom. Parang Storm Spirit So, open pa naman yung DK. Uy, binan na rin yung DK. 130 ba sa Boom OG boss? Yap. Alauna pa, mamaya pa Kung maaga matapos to, matagal ulit yung hintayan. So, pwedeng manood na kayo sa may pinaka-live sa may Twitch. Okay, magpapahinga na after this series. Bane Ban. Okay. Shadow Shaman, Grimstroke, Snapfire. Okay. Joke, Snapfire. Bet Boom. Ano ba pwede lang ibigay kay Tito mo Lars? Tingin ko si Tito Lars ata ang gagamit na itong Mercy. Skyrat, Mage, and Winter Wyvern. Kapo, dalawang lumilipad. Good counter agad to. Razor, Cold Embrace, sabay IO, Winter's Curse. All goods. Kumain lang ako talo na BB pagbalik ko. Wala Naging BB gandang hari si Bet Boom Ilan laro lang T1 Boss Jet. Bukas pa 6 PM. Magic damage na naman sila. Oh. Hahaha. Ay, mga besi wap. Nantok na tayo. Team Liquid. Fourth pick. Mid lane or off lane hero. Necroboss, Batrider, Lina, Queen of Pain, Ember Spirit, Void Spirit. Load sa pa-shoutout, thanks, Taz, Serrano, shoutout sa'yo, Lodi Kicks. Kuya, kaya pa Boss Jet? Wala si Boss Jet Hindi na nga kinaya, tinatanong mo pa. Nagpapahinga na nga lang ngayon si Jet Wala, di kinaya, joke Grabe ang amats ng trangkaso niya. Fourth pick Team Liquid. Medyo natatagalan sila sa pag-iisip Batrider again. Okay, pwedeng mid or off lane. Puro mga lumilipad yung mga last pick Sino kalaban? OG Boom. Boom Boom ang makakalaban nila mamaya. Alauna pa kasi dapat mas maaga na yun yung mga laro ng Southeast Asia laging hinuhuli Keeper of the Light. Okay, magandang ban yan. Medyo bosit ang bet boom. Diyan kumakuha yung Keeper of the Light. Pag nanalo ba OG sa boom, uwi na ba sila? Yup. Sabay na sila sa may team spirit yung OG. Dito, pwede na rin sumabay yung OG. Or yung boom. Kung sino matalo dito. Kung matalo yung team bet boom, wala na, finish na. Tapos na ang pangarap. Last one, Team Liquid. Pino Pain. Tito Molars. Wind Ranger. Ang magiging last pick dito. Wala nang isip-isip, talagang nasa plano. Wind Ranger ang last pick. Pumindot agad after ng ban. Team Liquid. Medyo matagal pa naman yung kanilang oras. Pwede pa silang mag-isip. Walang pwedeng i-pick dito. Kaya nagban ng kuka rin yung bet boom, no? Para di basta-basta mahuli si Wind Ranger. So, ano ang ipipick ng Team Liquid dito na pwedeng panghuli kay Wind Ranger? Ember Spirit, Void Spirit, Sun King Mid, mga ganyan. Si Boss Jet, uwi na rin. Pahinga na si Jet. Update para sa mga pre-data. Salamat. Bukas pa ang laro ng T1. Joke. Team Liquid last week. Sun King nga. Good siya para meron silang additional disable, no? Zai. So, Batrider mid. Okay, si Mickey Mouse ang gagamit. Sun King offlane. Na natin. Carry, Nakers, Prophet, Wind Ranger mid lane. Last game na ba ito ng bet boom or isa pa sila? Boss, lalaki po ba si Winter Wyvern? Mukhang lalaki naman siya dahil kulay blue siya. Go Liquid. 2-0 malamig na ba ito? Matu. Ba makakalinya si Mars? Mars and Skyrat Mage ata ang makakalin nila, no? Tingin ko kaya naman ng Razor Ayo to. Saktong saktong farm lang, saktong kulit. Lods, may naririnig na naman bata. Naku po. Sakto, malapit na rin mag alas 12. Joke, delikado sa'yo. O, sa oras laro ng boom, alauna pa. Maya pa naman. Sana makita ko ulit next ni Sepper. Kailangan nila mapick na yung mga best hero nila. Kaya, panati kasi yung kalaban nila eh. Iwan lang sila tinapat sa mga taga-Europe. Sila ang pinagsuntok-suntukan. Sila din ang magbo-boxing sa major. Alam mo kayo mag-cast ng boom OG boss. Wala na, last series na namin to. Last series ko na to. Si Jet, di ko alam. So, ito na, pakilala muna natin for the side of Bet, Boom, Soneko, Winter, Wyvern, Notice, Mars, Force, Major, ang gagamit ng Skyrat, Mage, Tito, Lars, Wind Ranger, The Hawk, Nature's Prophet. And for the side of Team Liquid, Insania, Io, Zai, Sand King, Mickey Mouse, Bat Rider, Boxy, Snapper, and Matu para sa kanyang Razor. Si The Hawk. Uy, si The Hawk pala siya. Bubuhat niya kaya to? Si The Hawk na daw siya. Fearless support ka sa series na to, boss. 2-0 na ba? Hindi ko sure pero pwede. Maganda naman ng hero dito na ng Team Liquid. Di rin basta-basta makakapag-split yung Nature's Prophet dito, lalo na't mayroong Bat Rider yung Team Liquid, no? Last series ng casting namin ngayon. Pero kung gusto nyo pa manood, pwede kayong manood sa iba. Walang problema dyan. Joke. Basta huwag nyo lang kalimutan na pumindot ng like or heart react. Okay? Bounty Rune 2-4 lang naman mga kaibigan. Tito Lars, sampay mo lahat. Tito Lars Gadon. Malakas ba mag-Wind Ranger si Tito Lars? Humina ba Team Spirit? Oo. Kaya nga nahulog na sila. Nalaglag na sila. On the way to airport na sila. John Carlo, what's up sa'yo? Joke. Shoutout from Dark Continent, boss. Uy, what's up sa'yo? Chat ni. Nakakita mo na ba dyan yung hinahanap nila, God? Pumunta ba silang Dark Continent? Sa page ko, pag nag-on mga casters sa mga manonood, patsagaan niya. Ayan, sa may page daw ni Boss Henky. May casting daw dyan mamaya pagtapos na itong series na to. What's up, Macp? Christian Janice. Shoutout sa'yo, joke. Lien Acosta, shoutout na rin sa'yo. From Nueva Ecija. Galing nagtulak ng motor. Motor mo ba yan, joke? Pakay ba tinulak mo Sayang, no? Oh. Yan pala ang gamit ni Tito mo Lars. Shoutout sa'yo, Jeter Cornel. Oh, ayan. Yung link daw, boss. Sayang T1, boss. Hindi pa sayang, buddy. Meron pa naman silang laro. Kaya lang bukas pa. 6 PM yan per series. Hindi ko aabutan yan. Baka 7 pa ako makauwi or 8. Mga ganyang oras. Joke. Wala na. Laglag na yung Team Spirit. Nakauna na. Sumakay sa may eroplano. Opya. Matuma. Isasampay siya dito. Kaya lang nabibigyan siya ng sustain dito na Insania. So I don't think na kaya nilang patayin yan si Razor. Tinanalo game 1 Team Liquid. Binugbog sila ng Team Liquid kanina. Mali ng drop dito si yung Bet Boom Wala silang carry. Bida-bida kasi sila kaya nauna na sila. So sila sa may front row. Idol Bon sa T1, sino po sa tingin nyo may posibilidad na mag-champ? Feeling ko parang mataas ang chance sa ata ng Tundra. Lakas ng Tundra ngayon eh. Gaming Gladiators, ayan. Kaya lang baka makahula yung mga SA team. Malakas din yung Bisco sa pati yung Thunder Awaken. Uy, yung malas naman nun. Nag-stun yung Centaur. Team Europe siguro or ISA. You know, like nyo na rin yung page ni Boss Senki. Mamimigay yan ng battle pass pag nag-up na. Wala pang first blood mga besiwap. Ano na nangyari sa may Dota? Nako po, insane niya. Aabot pa naman siya dito. Matu, makukuha niya yung damage nung Mars. Pero mamamatay siya dito kay Force Major. Ang layo kasi ni insane niya. Or si Matu ang malayo doon. Cookie, nice, tatama. Meron pang Scatter Blast. Suneko, delikado ata siya. Okay, hindi na siya hahabulin dito ni Zay, no? All goods na sila na nahaharas lang nila yung Winter Wyvern. Double Bracer si Jok. Papatay kaya nila yan, Double Bracer. Kailan ba battle pass, boss? Di ko alam eh. Wala pang schedule eh. Salamat Idol Will Fred Mercury. Seryoso na tayong bet boom ah. Okay, so transition na tayo sa network guys. Top earner natin dito si Mars, then Razor, Nature's Prophet, and Wind Ranger. Sobrang cancer ng Mars, no? Hindi talaga mahihigo pa ng damage kasi mai-Spirit Mars lang eh. Yan, madali lang daw mechanics. Yan. Sa mga gusto ng battle pass, mag-like na kayo para mauna na kayo. Up. Suneko. Tamang haras lang si Boxy dito ha. Pinapauwi niya lang. Gandang gabi boss Jet, may laro ngayon ng Boom Sports, anong oras? Wala si Jet Buddy, alauna ang laro ng OG. Hoy, may baby na totoo na to. Matic like chance. Yan, huwag nyo kalimutan na mag-like ng ating page. Pati nung ating live stream. Ayos ba yun mga joke-joke? Oh, flaming lasso, nice. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-cookie, the hack. Nako po, yung barrow strike ni Zay. Nako po, hindi na ata kasi kailangan. Nag-barrow strike pa si joke-joke eh. Tinry niya lang din naman mag-double barrel strike doon. Pero anong pinindot doon? May jumping lasso ba yung Skyrat Mage? Hindi siya tinamaan ng barrel strike eh. Hindi ko malalaro yan, boss. Wala pa nag-champion na taga-SA, boss, kahit sa major. Parang wala pa ata. Hindi ko sure. Pero kasi yan talaga ang tinaguri ang pinakamahinang region, yung SA. Si joke ang kadit. Lamang na naman sa early yung bet boom ah. Parang ganito lang din yung nangyari kanina. Pero ang advantage ngayon, meron na silang Nature's Prophet. Parang biglang gumaling si kuya mong Mars ha. Kinotis. Kanina parang tagalid din maglaro yan eh. Shoutout sa'yo, Janres Leong. Bagong region. Hindi naman sila bagong region. Lagi namang nakakapasok yan sa may TI. Kaya lang, yun nga no. Lagi din sila din yung mga unang nalalaglag. Ako patay ata si Zay dito Cookie. Barrow strike, patay pa ata yung si Tito Lars. Kaya lang, naku. Buhay si Jokjuk. Namatay agad si si Zay. Pwede niya sana mapuwing si Wind Ranger. Tito Lars. Wala kayong whitey live, wala eh. Attendance muna dito live. Attendance muna daw, sabi ni Boss Hengi. Like and share, caps lock muna. Ayan. Sa mga magtatanong na laro ng T1 bukas yan 6pm, kalaban nila Fnatic. Yan, what's up sa'yo JC dyan. Salamat sa'yo kaibigan. Meron na ata nanalo sa major. Sino ang team? Yung Team Empire boss, SA yun diba? Hindi. Europe yun buddy. Europe yan, Team Empire. O sana quick analysis mo sa post kaninang game man. Post? Ano nga ba nangyari? Naglalag daw eh. Patay ata si Mickey Mouse dito pero mabibigyan pa siya ng sustain ni Insania. Nalaban pa ata sila pero yung snapper na wala na. Nice, ang ganda ng pagkaka-ulti dito ni Winter Wyvern. Mamamatay rin ata si Bat Rider. Nag-try pa mag-ulti si Insania. Nasayang pa yung kanyang Renok CIS yan, Team Empire. Yung TNC boss, di ba sila nanalo? Nanalo saan? Na yung TNC, hindi na sila nanalo. Di naman taga South America yung yung TNC body. Yep. South America, hindi Southeast Asia. Okay, 7-1 na mga besiwap. Mato, ang layo naman ng tali nun. Parang malayo sa katotohanan na maisampay. Okay, Mato nabuhay pa. Ito yung Mortimort. So Neko, aabutan siya dito ng ulti ni Snapper. Barrow strike. Nice one, makakabawi dito yung Team Liquid. Kahit pa paano, kahit support lang, all goods na rin yan. Seven na. Goods kaya itong build ni Nature's Prophet. The Isolator, first item. Medyo mabagal kasi mag-farm yan. Ako po, patay ata si Mickey Mouse dito. Ayan na. Firefly, Mickey Mouse. Grabe, sakit ng damage pala dun. Kaya pala namatay. 94 plus 60. South America kasi pinag-uusapan namin, joke. Kasi nga baka yung taga-SA ngayon na mag-champion sa major eh. Pero hindi natin sure yan. Pero maganda ang pinapakita nila ngayon. At silang kalaban ng Tundra, yung Thunder Awaken sa may upper bracket, no? Tapos yung Beast Coast nag-advance na rin. Makakalaban nila kung sino yung mananalo dito. Beast Coast. Wala pa naman sila naipanalo sa may sa may group stage. Puro tabla lang. Parang boom. Puro tabla lang din, no? Zay medyo matagal pa yung kanyang dagger. Inuna niya yung double bracer and base boots. Nako po, Tito Lars. Sakto pa yung pagkakatulak ko. In range ng Barrow strike ni Zay. Ito yung Winter's Curse. Nasa ng follow up. Ayan na yung follow up. Si Notice. Maisasampay niya dito si Mickey Mouse. Ito yung EP, Barrow Strike. Naku, mamamatay muna ata dito si Force Major bago ata mamatay si Zay. At nabigyan pa nga ng sustain insane niya. Uy, dito naman. Ang ginagawa ni Mato, si Ramos. Di ba tumama yung ano niya, yung first skill niya? Yung plasma niya, no? Nabuhay po tuloy si Winter Wyvern. Oh, Zay. Naku po na, isampay. May isasampay pa ulit yan. Power shot will connect. And Zay goes down. Nanalo yung TNC dati. Naalala ko yung tapos na disband nang hindi nag-qualify sa TI. Yun hanggang ngayon lugmok pa din sa... Di pa nakakalabag ang mga Dota teams. Ang pinakamalapit, wala pa yung OONGAS Esports. Truly boss. Ipis ang mukha, ayun, sinampay din sa mukha. Notice. Naghahanap lang sila ng may isasampay. Available yung Mystic Flare dito ni Skyrat. Okay, makukuha na ni Tito Lars yung Aegis. Power Thread sa Maelstrom na. Idahak, ano bang build niya? Deso. At hinihintay nyo na lang din mag-up yung Aghanim Shard, no? 15 minutes pa kasi. Ayan, pwede na. Check natin si Matu. Meron na rin pala siyang BKB. Under Awaken lang marunong sa SA. Yung Beast Coast din, syempre, buddy, sama mo na. Tinalo nila yung TI champ, oh. 2-0 malamig. Eto, meron ng dagger si Zay, ha. Pwede nang sumate up to ng EP Barrow Strike. At medyo malalaki na rin yung humpa-lumpa dito ni Nature's Prophet dahil nga nabili na yung kanyang Aghanim Shard. Double D. Nawala ang apoy ng TS boss. Sunil, nag-champion na kasi. Binalagbag ng T1 Beast Coast, di ba? Di ko sure. Talaga ba? Hindi ko alam eh. Check natin. 1-1 lang, buddy. 1-1. Tinalo sila nung first game. Tapos nanalo yung T1 ng game 2. Matu. Oh, ba't ganun yung mga sampay-sampay ni Tito Lars? Ayaw mag-BKB ni Matu. Diyos ko po, insane yan. Nasayang lang yung kanyang relok at pwede siyang mabigyan dito. Wala na, hindi na rin tutulungan. Hindi na rin mag-setup ng epi. Bibigay na lang nila dito. Insane niya. Yung secret hindi na nakabalik sa prime. Paano yung offlane nila? Tagilid na. Hina na ng offlane nila. Hindi ko nga alam kung mag-i-stay pa rin si Ice dun eh. OG na balagbag. Boss, kailan laban T1 Fanatic? Bukas, 6 PM. PM start yan. Tito Lars, mga mag-new roster daw ang secret. Si Papi Boss nasa secret pa rin. Oo, di mawawala yun si Papi sa may secret. Parang siya talagang pinaka ano nun eh. So, sa mga bawat team, may pinaka-player sila na talagang hindi binibitawan. Fnatic, si DJ. T1, si Bosco. Sino pa ba? Yan, si Notail. Si Kuroki. FY boss, babalik daw. Late na ba ako? FY, nasa may IG buds. Nagulat nga ako sa IG na punta si FY. Taklap sa C-Boss, no? Round 1 C magtapat, round 2 C pa rin kung sakali manalo ang boom sa OG. Truly, kasi napunta sa lahat sila sa may lower bracket eh. Boss, may balita ka na kaya na babalik pa kaya yun? Tingin ko, baka bumalik na sila next TI. Dalawa sila ni Topias. Bakit nga nasa IG yun nag-offer malaki? Hindi ko nga alam boss eh. Feeling ko kasi nawala nga si Kaka, nawalan sila ng captain eh. Boss, ba't ayaw ni Abid mag-Pinoy team? Di ko nga din alam. Sasakalin ko na rin niya si Abid eh. Retro TI na ata. China boss, ayaw pakita. May third major pa doon. Pwede nga makasali yung Chinese. Mga Chinese team, no? Kung bababa yung case ng corn beef sa kanila. Miracle Boss. Joke, saan ngayon? Nasa may Enigma Galaxy pa rin naman. Hindi naman nawala yan. Si Bulbs dapat palipatin sa Pinas. Si Bulbs. Si Bulba? Lockdown pa rin China. Naniniwala pa rin sila sa COVID. Mataas pa rin ata. Okay, sa kanila kung lockdown pa rin. Nabonak ba si Miracle Boss or anyari doon? Nabonak yung team nila. Yung team na nila mismo yung nagiging bonak. Hindi ko lang paano naging coach yung si Bulba eh. Wala namang good highlights yung unga. Puro kalokohan lang si Bulbay, no? Hindi mo lang nagbabago yung strat nila. Parang hindi nag-update ng Dota 2 eh. Tito Abel kasi nakakontra kay Bulbasaur. Dapat mag-champion muna EG pero Storm lang gamit niya. Hindi nga nakapasok TI-10 sila Miracle. Truly. Hindi, magkakaroon pa naman kasi ng wildcard. Baka dun sila makapasok. Boss, Aji, standing po ng T1. Wala nang standing body. Nasa may playoffs na tayo. Lower bracket ng T1. Kalaban nila Fnatic tomorrow 6 PM. Dapat kay Kuroki mag-captain na lang. Sayang yung galing ng tatlo G. Captain naman siya body ha. Baka ibig sabihin mo mag-coach no? So Assault Kiras na rin dito yung Razor natin. Back to the ball game tayo. Zai, item check nga tayo guys. Opya, teka lang, nag-smoke sila. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-scan. Mahuhuli nila dito ang team bet. Boom. Kailangan mahuhuli rin nila dito agad si Suneko kasi makakamabosit sila sa may sa may Winter Curse eh. Set up muna sila ng obs. Uy, nakita ata na yung orange. Nakita ata nila Nature's Prophet eh. Ayan! Si Suneko. Suneko, Baro strike. Mamamatay agad dito yung Winter Wyvern. Walang yung snapper. Nag-ulti agad no. Bakit yan sa pro scene sina Attacker at Arise no? Ano daw? Bakit wala? Mga ano lang yun eh. Isa lang mga hero noon. Ako po, notice. Teka dito. Ba't ganun? Ba't nag-back? Ba't natakot si Mato dun? Nakuha niya na ngayon damage. Ano daw? Main reason ka din nagpinoy team si Abby Chorwin. Main reason doon, malaki kasi yung offer sa kanya eh. Nako po, Mickey Mouse. Meron pa siyang BKB, pwede siyang mag-BKB TP out. Ay, hindi pala siya pwede mag-BKB TP out kasi mawi-winter sur siya. Ang Snake ko. Tumawa na lang siya oh. Naka-lotus ba? Yung naka-lotus. Yan, di kasi tayo nag-item check eh. Tuloy na natin yung item check natin. So, Snake ko, meron na siyang dagger. Notice, Lotus, Urban Dagger. Wala siyang BKB. Force Major, meron din dagger. BKB kay Tito Lars, pati na rin na Maelstrom. Dark naman, meron siyang BKB Desolator and Agriv Shard. Going for ano to? Shadow Blade. Yep, mukhang mag-silver edge ata siya. So Insane niya, meron siyang Mecha, Zai, Dagger and Shard. BKB Boots of Travel para kay Batrider. Boxy, meron siyang Force Stop. May Mato naman, BKB Crash and going for Rep Pressure. Nag-pro player naman si Alaysa kaso binugbog lang ng unang player. Okay, Smoke. Aabot kaya dito yung Team Liquid. Eto yung Smoke. 1/4 na lang yung HP ni Roshan. Tamang block lang dito si Notice. Gagawa lang siya ng space para ma-secure nila yung Aegis. At too late na ata. Joke. Pero pwede pa rin lumaban yung Team Liquid dito ha. Pag nahuli nila ng ayun, Nature's Prophet. Ayun na, out of position yan. Joke. Nako po, Lotus. Maro strike Epi. All goods, Team Liquid is doing it. Tito Lars, nasira ang mouse, pumasok rin sa mundo ng laro. Okay, mamamatay rin ata dito si Notice. Yes sir, 3 hero ang mabibigyan ng Team Liquid. Saktong-sakto yung TP ni Nature's Prophet. Nakita niya pagbagsak niya 5 hero ng Team Liquid. Pre-abed. Ay kasi over sa kanya dun sa NA eh. Tsaka kasi dito sa may Southeast Asia, halos lahat ng mid malalakas na Mickey Mouse Palabaus. Pero nandyan yung kanyang mga tropa, Force Major, dumidiretso-diretso, hindi niya ata nakita yung relok eh. Game 1 replay lang pala to. Meron naman silang pang close kasi meron naman silang Nature's Prophet. Sakit din yung kalaban na hero na yan eh. Saka sobrang nakaka-battery yan lalo na pag nag-level 25 yan kasi yung teleportation yan wala nang cooldown. Okay, so mataas pa rin naman yung win probability dito ng Bet Boom. At meron pa silang Aegis dito kay Tito Lars. At medyo matagal pa yan. Parang wala kasi siyang mapupunta ang team na papalitan niya bilang mid lane. Siguro kung gagawa siya ng sarili niyang team, pwede. Pero sa may T1, wala siyang papalitan dyan. Nandiyan si Carl. Sa may Fnatic, nandiyan si Chief Armel. Sa may Boom, nandiyan si Japoy. Pwede niya mapuntahan yung mga TNC, Talon. Yan, pwede. 1-0 Liquid boss, yap. Team Bet Boom. Okay, tamang smoke. Pero wala ata sila makikita dyan. Joke. Maganda yung ginagawa ng Team Liquid dito. Lagi lang nilang pinagde-depend yung Snapper. Para kung sakaling mag-go yung Team BB, Snapper lang yung mapapatay nila, no? Yaman tuloy niya. Agonims, 4 stop. Halos kasing yaman niya yung off-lane nila, no? Pati yung mid lane. Siya lang yung hero lagi nakaiwalay. Siya lang yung nagde-depend. Yung pambet ko ng NBA, tinaya ko sa Boom. Saan Boom? Bet Boom ba yan o Boom? SMG, pwede mid Abid, tapos carry mid 1. Sino ba mid dun? Ah, si Mundo. Malakas na si Mundo eh. Okay. Arcana Storm. Abid at Bulbasaur. Susunod ka pa magmipot si Abid 5 nal na item niya. 5 nal no? Ginawang in-type eh. Boss, ano shard ni Mars? Mars, shard, yung double Spirit Mars, dalawa tatamaan dyan, joke. Tapos meron pa siyang damage over time, pati slow movement speed. 20%. Puti nga nawala si Gio. Sino si Gio? Yung dancer na namatay ata yun, si yung Crazy. Ang pangalan nun? Gio-Manyo. TJO. Alam ko carry talaga siya, hindi naman talaga siya mid lane, napa-mid lang yan si Muka. Pangalan nun yung dancer na yun na namatay. Favorite team mo boss outside si region? Ito, Bet-Boom. Kaya lang binubugbog na eh. Si Tito Lars. Tsaka si Boom. Sa may Gaming Gladiators. Yan. Gusto ko rin yung Gaming Gladiators eh. Mid dati ng agent si Gio. Alam ko sa carry siya lumakas eh. Yung media naman parang sakto lang ata. Hindi ganun kalakas. Yaman na nito ni Dahak ha. Mayroon na siyang Silver Edge going for Skadi na yung kanyang next item. Yung Android. May hina na sila ngayon eh. Nagawa nito. Nag-aantay na mapagtitripan. Lahat na gusto mo boss, tinalo ang T1. Malalakas kasi talaga yung mga yan eh. Ito kasi sa Western Europe, nag-champion yung Gaming Gladiator. Sa Eastern Europe, Bet-Boom naman. Kaya lang LGD pa rin talagang malupit. Sana next major makasali na sila. Kala natin eh, mataas na ang chance ng Southeast Asian team dito mag-champion sa major na to. Pero eto na, kinasa na Mickey Mouse. Mahuhuli niya dito si Tito mo Lars. Kaya lang sakto-sakto yung pagkabitaw ng Lotus Orb. Tito Lars. Opya, win run. Okay, mayroon maipit dito si Notice. At namang ata dito yung side ng Team Liquid. Nahak, magti-TP out na lang siya. Wala na silang pang-cancel. Sayang, hindi pa nila nabigyan si Tito Lars na cold embrace kasi. Tama ba? Nakita ko. Cold embrace. Lotus Orb din. Hindi nahatak pala yun ni Mickey. My God. Next TI baka balik na rin si Ana. Yan. Si Ana pati si Topias. Magbabali ka na yan. Okay. Dito Lars, Crystalis, Maelstrom, Lincoln Spear, and BKB. Third Roshan, mga kaibigan. Kailangan ng ilaban doon ng Team Liquid. Meron ng Aghanim and Cheese yan. Malaking bagay yan. Aghanim na yan. Pwedeng ibigay kay Razor or kay Sand King. Nako po, aabot ba sila dito? Medyo late na. Joke. GG kudasai. Lagi nagtutok sa TILGD, truly. Lagi atang kinakabahan pag last game na eh. Kahit malakas si makapag-champ. Truly. Uy. Sorry. Okay, smoke play for the side of Bedboom. Dapat ang ma-check dito ng Team Liquid si Winter Wyvern. Ayun na, pumasok na si Tito Lars. Tito Lars, insane niya. Maisasampay kaya? Naku, nalobat si Tito Lars na wala yung kanyang windrun. Uy. BKB TV out. Talagang sinur niya na, no? Mickey Mouse. Cool down pa yung kanyang TP. 10 seconds pa. Ang bilis ng galaw ng Bedboom na sa may taas agad sila. Delikado ata dito si Matu. Wala siyang kasama. Wala yung taga-sustain niya. Yung Ayo. Masyado malayo. Dagger out. Naku, hindi pinindot yung dagger. Joke. Flaming lasso. Tignan natin. Mabibigyan kaya? Naku, naka-cold embrace na naman. Force Major. Buhay pa rin. Naku, wala pang namamatay dito sa may side ng Bedboom, mga kaibigan. Mickey Mouse maisasampay. Ito yung Barrow Strike. Kaya lang, support lang yung makukuha. Wala, yung Ayo. Ako po, naiiwan pa. Mukhang game 3 nga ito. Ako po, inaantok na ako. Pwede sumetap ng EP ha. Meron kasing Lincoln Spear eh. Meron silang 40. Opya. Bibigay na lang ata to. Medyo matagal pa bago mag-response si Batrider pati na rin si Razor. Taga saan Bedboom? Taga ano yan? Eastern Europe yan. GG. Dalawang set ata mababasag sa kanila. Okay, Tito Lars, may libalaks ang kanyang kinakana. Ako po, dalawang set nga ng baraks ang mababasag sa kanila. Joke. Boss Jet, katukayo, wala si Jet. Truly. Bilis ng galaw nila, nabigla si Mato doon yung pagkatipi nila lahat sa may top. Hindi niya ini-expect yun kasi nga nakita lang nila kanina sa may baba tapos bigla nasa taas na agad. Ayun talaga yung kapangyarihan ng tier 1 tower. Kaya maganda rin talaga na hindi agad mabasag yung tier 1 tower nyo. No? Mabilis lang ang responde. Power shot. Matagal pa. Pwede nang bumili ng Skadi dito si Dahak. Dami niyang pera, 6K. Lincoln Spear next item dito ni Matu. Meron na rin siyang pambili. Kailangan na lang ay makapunta siya doon sa may secret shop. Si Darak. Nature's Prophet kasi, ang hirap talaga kalaban din yan eh. Baka mamaya, iban na yan. Daya ng mga humpaluma niya, kukulat din eh, oh. Nakaka-chepe pa ng bahagya. Laki pa naman ng damage ng 100. Game 3 na, boss. Kaya nga, mukhang mag-game 3 na nga ito. Lagnat ang labas pag nahampas na NP. Really. Gandang setup lang ito. Pwede na patayin yan si Jok. Makulit na yan. Kanina pa yan eh. Yakap ng pagmamahal. Kanina ka pa eh. Ang liquid kasi hindi man lang nila nailaban yung Roshan kahit isang beses eh. Lagi lang nakukuha ng bait boom nang walang kalaban-laban. Hindi nila makakontest yung Aegis. Okay, meron na rin Lincoln Spear dito si Razor. Para di siya basta-basta ma-focus fire, no? Nung Wind Ranger. Or ma-Winter Curse. Ang init ng yakap, di ba, Trider? Pa 25 na rin yung Nature's Prophet. Binili niya na nga pati yung tome. Binigay kay Wind Ranger. Kasi malapit na rin siya mag 25 eh. Medyo mataas-taas na rin naman yung XP ng mga neutrals, no? Nag 25 infinite teleport na si Jok. Ayan o. 25 na siya, base wap. Oh, so kinuha niya 2.5 times sa Trent HP and damage. So hindi niya kinuha yung infinite teleportation. Ayaw niya magpalipad-lipad. Nako po eh, ito na ata ang tatapos sa may Team Liquid. Ang kulat ng mga huba-luba. Kahit naka-firefly na si Zay dito, hindi niya agad na papatay. Jok. Ano next laban, boss? Ito pa rin kasi game 3 ata ito. Medyo nahihirapan ng Team Liquid eh. Pinarman lang kasi nila, Nature's Prophet yung kalaban. Hindi nila nilabanan. Sa bagay, lagi kasi nakukuha din ng BB yung Aegis, kaya lagi silang napapaiwas. Lagi kasing late yung galaw nila eh. Ayun yung naging problema nila dito. Alauna, laro ng OG Boom. Nag-smoke na, Jok. Lalaban na sila dito. Kakaspa natin yung game 3, syempre, Jok. Laban tayo dyan. Oo nga, no? Yaman ng Skyra to. Flaming Lasso, Winter Wyvern, Motherburst kaya. Naku, mas naunang namatay yung Batrider. Pero may buyback nito yung Winter Wyvern. Okay, Zai. Baro Strike. Si Dahak, meron siyang BKB Matu. Kaya niya kaya may pag 1v1 dito. Ay, multi-TV out lang at ang pangit pa ng pagkakakuki. Nasa may kabilang side body. Jok, binabasagan lang sila ng mga trends, oh. Na mega creep sila ng ganun lang. GG, pinabasag lang sa mga trend yung yung barak sila sa may bottom. 171 na pala yung damage nito. Tapos yung maliliit, 100. Ang bilis bumasag niyan. Ang dami niyan eh. Ang kulat pa. Tamo, tingnan natin yung Chepi sa may tore. Pak. Jok, ang sakit. Boss, tapos na game to, delete ka ata, boss. Matik yan, Jok. Bago ka lang ata dito, bawal ang spoiler dito. Alam mo ba lang delay kami, bossing? Huwag ka na mag-spoil. Ulat oh, tagal patay ng mga neutral oh. O yan na. Naku po, na-Spear of Mars na Mystic Flare pa. Grabe yung magic damage nung Skyrat Mage. Yung item niya. Naka-Hex. Tuod pa naman damage nito pag solo lang talaga ako. 1-6. 1-8. Buti walang mana, di ka na last word. Tito Lars. Glipner na lang si Tito Lars oh. Tapos na to. GG nyo na para mag game 3 na tayo. Joke. Alam na nila to eh. Hindi na nila kaya. Wala na silang naipanalong team fight dito eh. Ano na? Sayang. Ganda pa naman ang hero ng Team Liquid, no? Nalogi lang siya sa Aegis. Hindi nila ma-teamfight, ma-force yung teamfight. Dahil nga may Aegis, sila yung umiiwas. Ay, what's up, Bon? Yan, naantok na ako eh. Nakakatakam ngayon, Lods. Wala body. Uy. Kala ko maitatali ang ganda ng pagkakaglip near dun eh, boss. Ni Tito Lars eh. Boss Larry tuloy sasabihin ko. Si Tito Lars, no? Ang ganda ng pagkakaglip near niya. Talagang pwede mong uy. Yeah. Okay, naka-E-blade dito si Snapper. Pero mamamatay pa rin dito si Insane niya. Matu, makakukuha niya yung damage ni Notice. Kaya lang si Tito Lars, napi-pre-hit dito. Pati na rin si The Hawk and Razor. Na-isolate na si Joke. Pwede na atang itawag to. Ito yung Epi. Altab. Baro Strike. Bang! Hindi nila pinapansin si Tito Lars. So sinasakal sila dun sa may frontline, no? GG, mga kaibigan. Third game tayo. Entry pa tayo, Joke. Siyempre, tatapusin natin to. Hindi natin pwedeng iwan ang nasimulan natin. Kahit inaantok. Dito na tayo manood sa may live. Para diretso na agad, no? Yan, dito na tayo manood kaya. Shoutout sa'yo, Henry Hernando Gabito. Hindi na nakalaya si Matu. Wala na, inano siya eh. Nakakulong na siya dun eh. Ito, dito tayo manonood oh. Pero syempre joke lang. Panoorin lang natin yung mga pakulo ng ESL 1.
One of them will be thanking their lucky stars that they get to stay at the Stockholm Major with a chance to play in the arena again. Sunny still there. Which will it be? Will it be the team that has been playing Nature's Prophet?
A deciding game awaits. Who will survive?
Will it be Team Liquid?
Okay na okay yung title
a lucky time of it. A win, a loss, a win, a loss. That's been the way things have gone for them. They need to solidify. Kev, what do Team Liquid need to do?
Sobrang kasi 15 minutes yung delay, ang tagal eh.
What if they pick it themselves?
Why are you asking him?
The true 180.
Don't get him.
Dito na tayo para wala nang delay.
I can't help myself.
They play it sometimes.
They do.
Sila na rin magkakaspara sa atin.
Yeah, I mean they play their semi carries sometimes. Maybe they're a little bit more traditional hard carry, but they switch it up. It could happen.
My heart can't take it.
You know Will better than any of us. Does he like Nature's Prophet? Is this a hero that he likes?
He did used to play it sometimes.
Ooh.
Yeah. He does like to hit creeps. Big fan of that.
Luis Tamban
Little
Pog
Willie.
na Storm Spirit na naman
Now,
yung
this is the
ban ng
debate.
Bet Boom,
They
no?
have finally banned Prophet.
Binana nila yung Nature's Prophet. Visage. Nature's Prophet.
But they've already got the
Sige, ikaw na magsalita. Joke.
Don't ban
Bida ka.
Bet Boom's so smart though.
they ban the Storm, so Liquid has one more ban before BetBoom first picks. It's like, alright, if we take away the Storm from the game and you don't ban Furion, we're gonna have a great Furion game, you know? So I kind of like it. They force the ban. They literally forced the Furion ban out.
What have we seen as a nasty counter to CK? I feel like Pangos look pretty damn solid.
That's true. AoE stuff to deal with his illusions. Yeah, Pango's good at that. Sometimes Underlord, but it's usually not picked first phase, otherwise you can get crushed by roll swaps. And then I feel like chain stuns in the mid game is really good against him. Chain stun initiators.
Dito na tayo, makikinig na lang din tayo, boss, sa Egi.
They're really
Ayun, naantok
Very
na
early
ako.
Pango pick, isn't it? Very early Pango pick.
I think the main
Aga
ones
pa ako
from
bukas.
CK has been
Mas
Pango,
8.
Grim, Pango, Snapfire. I think they've been like the top two.
the Grim for
Dito na tayo manood, mga joke-joke medyo maliit lang. Paano ba laki yan to?
Yeah.
Eh, lalaki pa ba tayo?
And is very good against Pango.
Wala na.
Feels like a certain.
It feels good. It feels good.
It's a little bit away from their normal strategy, though. I feel like BetBoom plays the game different in a couple different ways. No, they're still gonna
There
work
it
for
is.
Just felt like they.
Hindi ka mamayari sa MTL. Di ata,
I
joke-joke.
feel like they cared more
All goods
about
lang yan.
pick off damage, but I guess the
We're just blowing people up.
Boss, kailan naman ng T1?
do that,
Tomorrow.
provide as much damage.
Do you want a fun
Jet
stat?
magkasubukas. Di ko nga alam kung magkakasi Jet eh.
CK Grim's
Pero,
great. 25%
tingnan
win rate
natin.
this major.
And yet,
It looks
Napasok
so
mo.
scary.
Sa may ano na ako, boss.
Seems
Sa
to be
Valorant naman tayo
which
bukas.
teams have been picking it?
Has that been EG picking the CK?
There's a much more
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
complicated.
whoa.
Last na lang yan, idol. Sulitin mo na sabay-sabay na tayo matutulog. Siyempre naman, joke-joke. Inaan nga muna natin to.
Give me a
You do
minute,
that,
boss.
yeah, you do that. The draft takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, Kev wants to say so many things.
Yeah.
Daming yan sinasabi.
A minute of time here to talk, uninterrupted. But he will not get it. Because of course we have Jenkins on the panel. That's alright.
Matagal ba kasi bago tayo makapasok? 15 minutes. Grabe yung delay na ginawa nila eh.
These are great openers because CK
Chaos Knight, Grimstroke.
carry.
Ito rin yung hero ng ano, Gaming Gladiators, you know?
Offlane.
Team Liquid, kinuha nila yung Snapfire.
Mars is still around for both teams if they want to.
Valorant tournament kas din. Di, ano lang boss.
That these heroes will not be played.
Tayo yung mga director.
Mars and Pango with Snap is a pretty terrifying trio on their own, no?
Yeah.
Yung parang ginagawa dito sa may
Provide them the
Dota.
stun I was referring to earlier.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Wait.
Yung mga nag-o-obs.
Or whoever's Angsel. What's up?
Where's the IO? IO's just.
Paano maging caster idol? Magshabu ka lang.
If you don't care about it,
Hindi, joke lang.
I mean, they could have hypothetically picked it. That way they could
Siyempre, kailangan mo din mag-practice.
Mars in second phase, but then they don't have the
Dapat madami ka ding alam sa laro.
If they pick at second phase, that's pretty terrifying too. If they just leave it.
Hindi, matagal to. Bads game 3 to eh. Matik to, matagal to game 3. Kasi hindi basa-basa susuko yung mga player dito hanggat hindi talaga nila nakikitang mababasag yung kanilang throne. Kasi ano na to eh.
Has played it once and T1 has also
Kumbaga laglagan na.
So
Walang ayaw.
for the losses, where the L's were coming from.
Live yan panood. Bukas boss.
and
two
two
other
low
teams.
bracket.
Yung sinishare ko, BCT yung pangalan.
Interesting.
but maybe they're lower bracket because they value a combo that's not good.
Maybe,
Exactly.
maybe so.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Hard to say what's up.
Spectre binan. Batrider Spectre no.
Ban out the Skywrath Mage.
Tapos Death Prophet, Skyrat Mage.
I think that they're banning the weird heroes. They're just like, alright, you guys pick some weird crap.
Kinig muna ulit tayo.
Play normal Dota against us, like you ain't winning, you know? I would be interested to see BetBoom play something that resembles normal Dota, but they play their own game, man.
They do.
Kotl is still in the pool. Could that be something they go back to? The Kotl Bristle lane? It's worked for them in the past.
Yeah, or
Kotl?
Kotl mid for Liquid.
I'm not sure you like Bristle that much against CK personally. You're gonna get locked down. He'll do a lot of damage to you. Takes forever to.
Walang
clear
shoutout dun,
off.
boss Enki. Ano yun eh.
Clear those, which they've
Talaga
done.
nga official kasi yun eh.
I think
You
they're
want your
still
carry to
fine.
be able to do
Tayo
it.
dito, tayo
Yeah, I
eh.
mean, they were
Di tayo
close to
official
being
kaya
able to
pwede
do
mga
the first
ganito-ganito
game
eh.
too. Savage Roar against Inkswell combos is great. Just shoo the guy away from you right before he blows up. That can work too. And Lone Druid does get a lot of armor right now, so he'd be
Ang
pretty
BBC.
survivable against CK.
Joke.
They can still go that way if they want.
BCT.
I like Lone Druid a lot too. Oh,
They've picked up
They can
Wyvern.
They call this tower defense. In this case, it's the third skill is actually good against CK.
yeah.
Plus the ultimate's quite good. It's a good way to mess with him.
Interwyvern.
Even hitting him with Splinter Blast is good. But a little interesting to see that become the hero of the series.
Nakakabahan na rin yung
Belgium hasn't played any Bat Rider yet, so this whole idea of like
Team
Bat Rider,
Liquidido.
jump in the back lines, it's like they haven't played it.
It's like you're watching the mainstream, right? And you see some hero like Own, you're like, damn, we should pick that hero. You pick it, and you're like, okay, it's good. A little situational, maybe. And now it's Wyvern.
Was Wyvern being picked much before today?
It was occasionally being picked. I saw Beast Ghost play it a little bit too, trying to find solutions with it. But,
Big
yeah,
Black
it really is
Chicken.
about the tower defense thing. You sit behind the towers, you Splinter Blast, and when they come hunt for you, there's just so many places in the trees you could be. So unless they have
Yung
like,
kamukha
a
niyan.
Spirit or like Haunt or something, you can't kill that guy.
Ninja
and then you can't take
Bonky.
the tower after.
Oh my
That's usually
goodness.
what you do.
We got Void Spirit Doom. So we got the old
Ooh.
double Doom combo. Void Spirit has not been popping up much in these games. Really surprising. In fact, has he even been picked to this point in the tournament?
It has been picked with
Void
Grimstroke,
Spirit.
and it has a much better win rate. With Void Grimstroke, 75% win rate.
I thought you were done. That's why I started.
No, sorry.
So someone was picking Void Spirit with Grimstroke with Inkswell Jump. Which team was it? 0 and 1?
No, OG.
OG.
Give you the.
Oh, I was like, oh, it's going bad.
No.
0 and.
No, but this combination, it is a 75% win rate combination in regards to Void Spirit Grimstroke. And that was at the very start of the tournament. It was, for example, like OG. They played it a couple times in their earlier wins. And I think Tundra played it as well.
Double Doom is pretty spooky.
Akala ko si Nisha yun, si Nico. Magkaiba yung
Was
buds.
it really worth not banning Doom?
Yung nagda-drop sa kanila.
Taking Skywrath ban.
Push ba nila
That
to?
part seems scary. I guess Silence against Pango would have been really good. And if they did plan to pick Wyvern, it makes sense to ban it. Maybe that's the difference.
And they
Kulandang sila sa NP. Wala na, binan na nga nila eh.
Doesn't care if he gets doomed.
Lone Druid again ni Matu.
used to be really sick against Lone Druid because you would just keep pressing your
Infernal Blade.
Infernal Blade
Yeah.
on the bear, and it just does percentage damage. I mean, just in general in the game, that's actually quite strong.
What's the lane like? Some Winter Wyvern Lone Druid versus this Doom off lane?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's technically double slow if you get Orb of Corrosion.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those lanes where you're
Oo,
grinding the
matagal
full,
yan,
dragging
boss.
the wave
7 to
around
8
and just playing
hours
kind of
yan.
shenanigans. You're not playing like
May
a
mali nga kami nagawa dyan eh.
It's not the worst, I guess.
Lumabas si Ed,
Side, but, yeah,
Ed
it could be
Kuluwag.
You get
Ano
Ice
tawag
Rider
nun?
Doom wins.
Ed,
Actually, that creep is so
The
insane.
rotation could be really good too. Like if you bring Void Spirit to the
Basta
lane,
si
you can
Ed.
definitely burst down Lone Druid pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Timbersaw ban, Enigma ban.
Ed Kaluwag.
Liquid banning out Necro in the previous phase, and now their last ban is going to be Jenkins.
I would assume this is going to be an offlaner that they're picking, a ranged offlaner.
Pulse 4?
Never mind.
It's AA.
That's
It's
smart
A.
Ben. It's a hero that Bat Boom's been picking.
Oh, melee offlaner.
Oh, Underlord. Ang ganda ng hero ng bit. Boom, joke.
Yeah, I
Joke.
figured it would be Doom 4. That just seems to be the better role to
Ano
run
tong
Doom
drafter
right
nila?
now.
Especially with Grimstroke, it's like you don't need that much farm. You just need to get the double doom off.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
get
so
level,
happy.
you
Yan
get
nga
level 6,
natin.
and you're cool.
Good
Like
lord.
Frank
Check ko sa may ESL
Some
1.
beefy boys for Bet Boom.
Yeah.
CK.
Si Blitz.
I mean,
Doom, Underlord.
percentage
si
damage
Blitz.
looks sick right now, but it's all banned. Like, Necro's out, Death Prophet's out, Underlord is picked, Timber's out. What percentage damage hero is there?
Oh.
You just take the
Rubik.
spells from your
Take
opponent.
five.
All
and use them.
right, you take the Underlord,
You
yeah.
just get the Firestorm.
Wow.
Okay.
This is a hero that Beast Coast also used
Bro.
to try to beat Grimstroke a little bit.
Underlord. Joke.
As
Joke.
well. That can be an option.
I remember this going disastrously for Liquid and Gamers Without Border. The Mickey... Oh, no, it's actually Insania Rubik. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Zai Pango, mid Snapfire.
But this is
Tito Lars
insane,
Void
especially,
Spirit.
isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
I mean,
Blast picking your 5.
he can definitely defend
Underlord.
it, but I guess the lane's not that bad if it's Doom 4, right? He
Support?
mostly just sits around trades. So I feel like Rubik's
Ah,
not
hindi. Support
Who are you
yung
giving
Doom.
it to?
I'm kind of torn. I prefer the overall draft of Bet Boom. It kind of reminds me of what Tundra's
No?
finding success with.
Support
but
yung Doom.
that Winter Wyvern in game 2 gave me kind of, ooh, some good vibes. And there's 3 melee cores here. You jump in, big curse, turn around.
Could be big.
Could be big. So, yeah, I kind of favor Bet Boom, but it's hard to say.
Okay. I'm going to stick you down for Bet Boom. Kev.
Yeah, I think I like the Bet Boom draft better too. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier to execute.
Jenkins.
I'd hate to do 3 Bet Boom, but I feel like it's easier to execute as well. I think they have answers to the bear, tons of percentage damage, and their lanes are great.
Can I just go for a liquid just so we don't have
No,
3 for 3
sir.
all the
You
time?
said Bet Boom, and
Okay.
I like people to stand by what they say.
Okay.
This is going to be a close one. It's going to require some outplay from Liquid. Best of luck to both teams, and good luck to Cap and SVG. Have a great cast.
Oh, I'm certainly looking forward to this. Game 3, Team Liquid, Bet Boom, elimination on the line, and I don't really care about the draft, honestly. I just feel like Bet Boom, they've got the momentum going here. They managed to win that game 2. They forced a Nature's Prophet ban from Team Liquid, which I'm sure felt
Tingin
good.
ko delikado
And they
Liquid.
have
Truly
shown,
delikado ata
just
Liquid
like
dito.
Alliance of old, and we
Ganda ng
keep on
hero
going
ng
back
Bet
to
Boom.
this, is like if you can just play enough strategies, like you can't get banned out. So they had to ban what? Visage, Nature's Prophet, that left the Chaos Knight.
What are you saying? He's Admiral Bulldog now?
From the safe lane? Kind of, at least for this tournament anyway, right? I mean, you were talking
Mga
about
maga sa Underlord ni Saber Light yan. Ano ba nangyari doon, buds? Uy.
have given them Visage.
I think
You
people
say,
are
no
too-
way you give them Chaos Knight.
I mean,
Why
I'm not
is
in
that?
those scrims, but I think Chaos Knight is a force to be reckoned with at this tournament. Like, even the counters to this hero, he seems like he can just force his way through them. I think Visage is beatable in those late game scenarios, whereas this hero, he just gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on.
Yeah.
At some point, he just doesn't care about anything. He's too tanky, too much damage, too much chaos in the fight. But we'll see if they can outmatch it here. This Lone Druid lineup, going back to...
Kapag nag-nakanenok na maganda yung skill si
this
Rubik,
lineup
baka
can come
pwede
on
pa.
fast. I think
Diba pwede nyo
from a
maganda
theoretical
makakuha
standpoint, they
dito.
might even be favored this game if they can
Soulbind,
hit their stride,
Pit of
'cause
Malice,
Doom team can be a little
Doom.
slow. Doom 4.
Siguro ang pinakamaganda nyo makukuha nga skill dito talaga yung Pit of
They don't
Malice.
have the easiest early play
Yeah.
action. It's all on Laurel's shoulders. And
Oh,
honestly,
can they get this?
Nico.
2 seconds? Well,
top
Man's got to get the bear out of vision now, otherwise
Dog, si 300 dyan, joke. Lang, nila si Sinihiko. Kulit mo mukha.
Cracked it though. What a monster. Stone
Damn.
cold.
That is stone cold. He's like,
Easy
"Ah,
300.
I wouldn't like that. Dahak, 300 gold for me instead.
The Hawk complained. Nako just said, see you outside the hotel after this game.
I mean, like, Sineko did need that gold in a way.
Ano lang tayo naka-watch party. Pag mag-super science si Tito Momato, pag nabigyan ng Magic Beast si Coach Ansay, panalo to.
So that part's nice at least.
Yeah, he'll
Tignan nga natin kung makakaload na tayo.
Certainly.
I have to run up the lane. Last pick Rubik though. This is
Leading agad sa network si Suneko. 300 ba naman yung nakakuha niya eh. Automatic talaga yun. Kala ko nga, bibigyan niya kay Chaos Knight eh. Pero pag nakapasok tayo, kaka-start pa lang ng drafting. Balik tayo dyan. Tagal pa bago makapasok.
this Liquid lineup can come on really fast and start the ball. Potentially abuse some of the greediness coming out in this Doom Grim support duo.
Isilip lang tayo sa nakaraan.
A Rubik gain is exactly what Insanity needs.
Mangi-spoil tayo sa nakaraan.
You know, just the idea of them pulling on their coach to do the clicking of the buttons or the actual drafting
Mid-snapper pala to?
for Liquid midway through the tournament, right? And you said that's a concerning sign. There's some sort of loss of confidence somewhere, right?
It can represent. I don't want to say they lost confidence. You know,
Sure,
sometimes
sure.
you just someone has a better read on the meta. They have a better feel for it. It's no problem. Teams have done it a lot.
Is Mickey dead? Oh, he's got the fairy fire still left, it looks like, and he's just gonna ensure
Awal buds, hanggang dito lang
that,
talaga yung screen
many
natin kahit
denies
anong
as
pindutin
possible.
natin. Nakadota to kasi
Going
tayo.
top.
Yeah.
Gonna freeze himself.
Golden Brace will spare him quite a bit here. I'm also interested to see how Bakshi fares as the Winter Wyvern. Just because I don't think he ever played this off lane.
Haven't seen it a lot on him. Typically
Yeah.
plays roamers or gankers or some of these, you know, backline team fighters, which Wyvern somewhat fits the bill. Honestly, his job is pretty vital this game, I think. This Wyvern Lone Druid combo is very nice. Forcing them to try and fight your LD and then bailing him out with both your defensive spells is insanely powerful this game. And this Winter's Wyvern Curse, it's a big teamfight resetter, which those types of spells can always be powerful with high committal like Doom or CK Phantasm. If he can separate the fight, reset it, let Liquid re-engage off the back of Snapfire Rubik spells,
Makaka-farm kaya yung
his job
dito
is
ni
of the
Mato.
utmost importance this game, so look out for him in these fights in terms of what he
Hero
itemizes
10
to go
kanina
to. Is
madaling
he gonna
araw
go
sa
for
OG
the
yung
ability of
Underlord
Exhausting
ni
from
Saber
last
Light
game?
Dance. Oh.
Just try and play for the spells, or is he gonna try and
Nag 1v1 nila sa lane.
Yeah.
Si, Saber Light pati si, ano?
Boxy's Winter Wyvern, he actually has played it once before, though not in a serious match.
Yeah,
He played
tawag
it in
doon
some
si
sort of
Amar pati
Midas
si,
mode
Saber
show
Lights.
match That's the one win that he has on Winter Wyverns. So this is effectively his premiere on the hero. So we'll see how he does.
Very high skill cap hero, so...
Yeah, seriously. And comparing it to the Winter Wyvern on the other side, we got to see Seneko play it in a hard Winter Wyvern game. But Seneko is such a proficient player on that hero that he was able to make that game work for him really well anyway. So it's going to be a tough standard to set yourself to if you're Boxy.
Lane's pretty even here. Trying to go on this Underlord bottom.
Yeah, and they get him a little bit low, but
It's just a tanky lane. This Lone Druid matchup is hard.
Yeah.
The damage reduction, how tanky this Underlord gets. The AoEs. Lone Druid is not really a BKB builder naturally the way the hero functions, so it gives Underlord a lot of free reign in these mid-game fights. It's going to be a powerful pick for them. Think about who deals with the Pit of Malice this game on Liquid side.
yeah.
Not a lot. Again, it's up
Natrash
to
talk,
Zayna to
natrash
try and
talk,
throw
eh.
some of this back Bet Boom's way. But if that doesn't happen, Thunderlord could get out of hand because he's having a
Kapag
pretty
bigyan
early-
si Saberlight. Pero Saberlight, bati na natin yan. Nag-sorry na yun si
Feels like we're
Tropa, eh.
seeing this LD get a little punished on lane.
Top lane, they're going to go for kill on Seneko.
Nice
Do get it
one.
before the
Boxy.
Inkswell couldn't explode. So Boxy is actually the one to pick up the first blood there.
Nice golden fusion for him. Fast boots, which makes a huge difference on this hero.
Yeah.
Especially on 4 position. Like, when you play this hero 4, getting off to a good start, it means a lot. Otherwise, you're just kind of stuck in that role of you're going to have to clear waves for a while. You can't be as active.
Mid lane 24 and 10. Mickey doing a really good job on the denies. Laurel trying to keep up in CS isn't too far down, but a big difference in who's going to be hitting level 6 first, presumably.
Ba't nakaganyan stream mo, Lod?
Bottom.
Naantok na tayo, buddy. Kaya muna tayo ng stream.
Save him here. The burn damage between both the Doom and the Underlord.
Tagal nung ano, ang tagal nung live eh.
Part of why we see this 4
Di natin mapanood agad sa ano eh, sa live eh.
You can pick up off the
Gogs,
Oh,
stupid
trying to
natin.
get the kill
Dito
before
mo,
he hits
Lars.
level 6.
Tinulok
Very
ni
smart from
Mickey
Mickey.
Mouse.
We said he had more denies, so he was going to hit
Nawa
that
ng
6
show.
first. And he actually uses that to his advantage. Gets a big, big kill.
This is a nice way for him to gain some momentum and strike back, because I feel like that game 2, he probably felt like he could have popped off a lot more than he did.
Yeah, you said it was a Dream Batrider
Yeah,
game. Most of the
so-
panel was saying it too.
Nice to see him gain an advantage here in the lane and put it to good use. Just solo kill with Snapfire.
Oh, yeah, he just straight up just started throwing it out there right away.
Red Bull na muna, Lods.
And no real opener of
Di
like
kasi tayo
cookie or
binibigyan
anything
nito
like
mga
that.
to.
Back over to mid though. Mickey is going to get ganked. Insania was also rotating to put some pressure on that Void Spirit.
Ay,
so
dito
it
mama
looks
yung
like,
kung ni Joke.
another unfortunate cookie
Yung
incident.
patay agad sa ano yun, no?
As the team just seems to be not getting on the same page when it
Laurel
comes to
got an
those
arcane.
cookies. And Laurel, with the Arcane Rune, is going to look to chase down Insania, who could have gone up the river or up to the high ground, but he's decided to go down the river, and they're like, okay, he's stuck there.
Ito na lang magkakas. Buti pa
He is
ito, hindi
trying to fight
napapagod
these
eh.
runes, give his lone druid the
Okay,
solo
salita ka lang dyan.
experience. Not working out though, and swinging some momentum back Laurel's way.
Salita ka lang.
Once more, these are 2 side lanes where Bet Boom is feeling, I think, decently happy with what their cores are getting out of them.
I will say, Boxy's reaction so far with the Cold and the Brace has been
Mapagod
really
ka na
on
rin.
point.
Ayaw na
He
rin
hasn't been
magsalita.
chain stunned
Saka lang salita.
by the Chaos Bolt into Inkswell combo yet. He's always been one step ahead.
It's a nice way to counterplay those kill combos.
Yeah, it is. Because it's an okay amount of magic damage, right?
Pwede
But
na
the
ata
real
tayo
threat is
lumipat
the,
eh.
the
Kaya
right
lang,
clicks that come in with that level 3
Like
Chaos
tayo sa 1
Strike
minute.
during all that stun time.
Dapat may translator yung caster eh.
Again, his spells are insanely powerful this game. It's just gonna be
Sige
a
naman
matter of how much
manood tayo
network
sa may
to
ano.
help him use them.
Sa may pinaka-live.
They do, and they're going to get this
Kahit
slow
delay
stay,
tayo
but the
ng,
Murderous
15
Kisses
minutes off.
assuring the kill.
Nice
A
one.
good smoked rotation from Team Liquid to shut down that Dahak Chaos Knight. I mean, if you're going to shut anybody down in this game, I feel like you have to deal with his.
Tignan natin kung ilang
You're
minuto.
going to get picked up by Force Majors playing around.
Patch live na
Jungle,
tayo.
needs some neutral creeps.
Kamay. Uy! Okay. Binadibag yung aking mic.
First 2 games, we're gonna see Laurel going in here.
Yeah, trying to go for the kill
That
onto
deal,
Rubik.
though.
The Cold Embrace once again saving him, but the magic damage, well, it's coming out a lot from Void Spirit, and it's going to be enough to secure the kill. Mickey missing some spells there.
Salita ka lang, salita ka
And
lang.
actually, with the kobolds
Wala ka
there,
lang.
that stroke of fate did a
Why
lot.
pop?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, by the Hawk.
Doc right back into it and tips Zai with a dead body there.
Ano? Anta.
About to say, this game just feels a little different because I don't think BetBoom are nearly as dependent on the first 10 to 15 minutes like we were talking about in those other games.
Yeah.
I think this is a lineup they're perfectly happy going late with. The double Doom off the Grim, the Void Grim combo that scales like a monster. Meanwhile, you have Chaos Knight, arguably the carry that has proved he can go the latest versus almost anything.
Ano, wala na tayo.
Underlord, I mean, he's going to destroy these fights with the farm he's getting off the
Don't
early wave.
kadilitas tayo ang ating First Blood. Wala na yung
Yeah,
body.
and then you've got like
Hindi na natin makikita
like
yun.
Doom and actually Grimstroke scales really well.
Yeah.
Liquid's lineup, they're definitely going to be the ones having to take the pace in this game. BetBoom, they're also going to do that. Support into mid lane, smokes up the mid laner, and rotates to one of the side lanes here. They're
Di
gonna
ba
try and
natin
catch the
mababa, no?
There's no core down here to gank. Couldn't even get off the Fate Bolt to stop this push in. So, with the DD, going to do a lot of damage to this tower.
I feel like
Yaman ni
going
Underlord,
into
buddy.
the early game with Grim Doom supports, you've got to be pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
It's just gonna make it harder for Liquid to
mababasag
hit
rin
this
tong,
big game timing
bottom,
with
no?
that Lone Druid, with this core Snapfire. But we've seen it happen before. Matumba can still potentially take this game over off the back of his timings.
The double damage, the last remnants of it,
online.
still up for Laurel, and he's going to use it to put some pressure on Zai, who doesn't have the swashbuckle, turns around, has to go for the
Oy,
rolling thunder,
di
stop,
maabot.
denied, in fact, by Notice, who uses a Dark Rift in, a pit to stop the roll, and then right back to the bottom lane, keeping up that pressure. Beautiful play.
This is one of the things about this Underlord here. We've seen him
Gigil
first
ata
phase tournaments.
sila sa
I
bait
honestly
mo.
think this Fiend's Gate is an insanely broken spell conceptually. Like, it's a built-in reload with
Sobrang nakaka-bad trip kasi kalaban nito kasing Underlord na to.
multiple heroes.
Yeah.
It's insane what you can do on the map with this spell. And think about if Liquid wants to commit a push somewhere with this Lone Druid, you Fiend's Gate up there, stop the push. You can send someone back through. You're not losing on the map like you were before. This is a very different spell in the interactions. I think we're seeing people start to understand it a bit better.
Ako po, patay ka
Trying
na,
to get
joke,
something
joke.
going here.
Yeah, once this kill and with Matumba Man cutting in from the other
Oh.
side, looks like they'll have it too. So with this, they should be able to secure the tier 1 tower and even things out in that regard. But BetBoom, even with the tower bounty soon coming in the way of Liquid, BetBoom is still pretty decently ahead.
This is going to be a fast Atos.
Aelstrom?
who, again, he's benefited the most from this early game.
Hindi
And
siya
I think this is
magdi-DSO
a
ngayon,
great
no?
Underlord game. Yeah, there's some percent burn from Wyvern and, there's some Rubik interactions, but overall, this guy's going to be a menace for Liquid to deal with early because I think it is a lot about Pango and Lone Druid getting in there and dealing the consistent damage.
Yeah.
And the sooner he gets these utility items, just the more annoying that becomes.
Look at that. The Hawk still getting faster than the average on his armlet pickup, despite the heavy rotation that came in to shut him down earlier. So,
I mean, BetBoom are just cruising here. That's what
Yeah.
it feels like. Like, they're just farming up.
and Liquid, I assume there's going to be some
Yaman
sort of
ng,
timing. where
tatlong,
we're gonna see them be
cord dito
super
ng,
aggressive.
bait
I
boom,
just don't know
joke,
what
joke.
that is.
It's also a question of who gets stuff started for them. Feels like it's kind of on this Pango to just go in,
Yeah.
set up for his snap and support spells.
But he's not going Blink Dagger, he's going Diffusal Blade.
It's the heavier scale,
Bravo.
which I can understand. And
Patay,
it's the kind of fight
sisini
you
ko,
can take
diretso
where
kasi sila eh.
BetBoom maybe a little overextended here.
Yeah, and the Rolling Thunder is going to catch up to the Hawk. Tries to roll back around the corner. Does slow him down a bit with the Orber Corrosion. Now the shield crash as well. Boxy was trying to get in position for the cookie, but instead they give it over to Zai. Gets the kill for Mickey. Double for him, in fact.
Mickey.
Kind of a weird gank attempt by BetBoom. I mean, maybe you can kill this Rubik under the tier 2, but he's a Rubik under tier 2, Just feels unnecessary. Liquid with a
Opo.
good punish.
Boxy going to use the curse right away. Afraid for Mickey's life.
He's Inkswell hasted, though.
Yeah, he's hasted. The Inkswell doesn't actually close the distance quite yet. They get a hefty amount of damage back into Laurel as he gets a little bit too close to that Snapfire. They throw everything they have. Oh, they actually almost got him there. That was a little sneaky. But again, the haste rune, a little bit too quick for Team Liquid. They're going to give him the healing salve. It almost seems like they want to go again.
This is the power of Grim Void Spirit, right? You have no cooldown on these spells. Seneko even
Challenging,
rolling
but the
himself.
chain disables here from the Underlord. Make sure that the Inkswell stun lands. He helps out with a cold embrace. But he's still
nabuhay
locked
pa,
in
oh.
by the roots. He's got a shield crash, and Bet Boom have run out of spells, so not going to chase after him.
Force Major with the bait.
Pag bakilod pa si Jok ah.
Banking on the fact they might have been able to get it without it.
Yeah.
But the upside is he'll still have that spell up, and Seneko...
Pagtapos dito, sa iba naman mang-spoil kayo. Bawi tayo.
Play around the Inkswells on this Void Spirit. I honestly think it's a decent choice. I don't think you need to play for this Double Doom this early in the game, you know?
Okay.
The Double Doom is really going to shine later on when you're removing so much presence from multiple heroes in those later fights. Like, how reliably are they going to get a Double Doom at this point in the game?
Yeah.
Extra nuke points.
I agree, but what about the fact that you're dealing with both a Pango and a Lone Druid? Which the Soulbind
That is the
latches
downside.
onto the bear, and it can stop the Pango.
Yeah, that is the downside, being able to restrict this Pango's mobility in the fight. At the same time, maybe their game plan is just not to team fight this early, right?
Yeah.
If you want to play the map, just find the pickoff, split push them until you're confident you'll take the 5-on-5. The extra Inkswell points can pay off.
What do you think about the Boots of Travel pickup from both of our mids, both Laurel and Mickey?
Wala full screen, Jok.
What does that tell you
Silipin kaya
about the game
natin.
plan here?
I think
Sa
Smith
nakaraan.
Snap always has to build this item.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
90% of games, it's just too vital to how the
Bakit
hero
dito
moves
tayo
on.
nanonood, Boss RGC?
Need to play around
Nakantok
the
na ako eh.
fights. Helps
Tignan
with
natin
scale,
sa may
helps
nakaraan.
join the small engagements without
Watching
falling
game
behind on
natin.
farm.
Kung ilang minuto na. Pag dyan kayo nag-spoil, automat talaga kayo dyan. Ilang minuto na. Tinan mo. Grabe kasi yung delay eh. Kaya nakaka-bad trip eh. Wala pang 1 minute dito. Uy, labas mo na yan.
You maintain the farm
15
and make them
minutes
come
na
back
dito.
afterwards, which is what you want. It's not really a 5-on-5. Well, move speed's nice on this hero.
Zaya is going to change his mind. No longer.
Dito tayo. Mas mabilis dito sa hinaharap.
That's what I was saying. Where's it going to come from? Blink Pango will help them initiate. It's also a
10
question
minutes
of,
in
how
delay.
much are you going to find, and are you going to fall too far behind?
Dati kasi 10 minutes lang. Hindi ko alam ba't dinagdagan pa nila ng 5 minuto eh.
Just heavy committal here.
Tagal
See
tuloy.
if they can get this. And Bet Boom, are they going to give it
Tatamad na mo. Sinahantok na ba si? Para maaga tayong makatulog. Alas 8 pang ano ko bukas eh. Wala kasi sigit eh.
Immediately a roar comes out from the bear, and with the kisses coming in, Force Major is going to get a little bit low, but they will manage to commit at least to finish off the
It's a
Pango
good
Winner's
Wyvern.
Purse. That actually hits the real
Ooh.
Chaos Knight. Not that they necessarily know for sure. They actually have to retreat either way. I cannot believe they just played that spot without dewarding that high ground.
Absolutely destroyed.
Huwag kasi kayo mang
Could've
i-spoil
potentially been
body.
worse, only getting out with that Pango death, but again, that's a 5-man from Liquid accomplishing a death for their own team.
Yeah.
Wala, may sakit si mukha kasi ngayon kaya hindi
Their lineup is
makapagkas.
built to take these 5-on-5s, right?
Uh-huh.
This is where you get the nice Rubik's deals, you get the really strong Snapfire spells. Definitely a big win for Bet Boom here in terms of momentum and getting to their next round of items. It's a full blink on Force Major.
Uy,
Oh, stolen to Simulate.
makulit ka.
Gonna be
Nice
good
dodge ka
enough,
pa.
it looks like, as he's going to be caught by the pit. The play from Force Major. Force
Boy
Major,
pa
by
rin.
the way, not able to get the kill, but does have that fresh blink dagger we just saw. So he actually got his blink before Zai did, which says a lot.
Lagyan na rin to si Zay, oh.
And now you have that Soulbind up, so even if you do blink in with this Pango, you run the problem of potentially getting linked to that bear, like you said.
Yeah.
The Hawk, he's just spamming
With the
Phantasm.
blink dagger pickup, they're going to try and get this. They're going to try and roll, stun him, and then really hope for an entangle here. The fear's going to go out. No entangles. Oh,
Oy.
they're going to use the cookie to try and catch him, but Laurel was smart enough to see that coming. Went
Buti
up
na lang.
instead. No roots whatsoever. I thought you said he could pay Gaben for those. What
I
happened?
guess he ran out of funding or something. This guy, he used them all up in the group stage.
Yeah.
They do have level 4 Firestorm on Insania though. This is what they picked it for.
Yeah.
Pwede mo gayahin si Boss Abat, boss. Bakit anong ginagawa ni Abat?
Potentially even push on if they feel like they have enough damage to do it quickly. They do have Pango Snap, so decent amount of minus armor.
Anong ginagawa ni Abat? Natutulog habang nagla-live.
Here, but
I
what a
mean,
bit hesitant.
that is kind of what that ward setup is for, right? That high ground. That,
Tulog tsaka si
Lineage
Abat.
plays. We have to. They don't know about it. There's wards from.
Sa karaan nga, nakalimutan ko i-down yung live eh.
They're well aware of the road.
2 oras ata or 1 oras ata mahigit
I
naka-live
think
ng
you
walang
either have
tao.
to be picking Bet Boom off on the map here or punishing them by accelerating one of your cores, which would probably be Lone Druid. If Liquid's doing neither,
Pagkatapos
I'm worried
ata
for how
nagluto
these other
ata
fights
ng
are gonna
ano,
go.
ng pagkain.
What do you
Sabay
mean by
nakalimutan ko na i-down.
accelerated Lone Druid? Like how so?
Drill on casting.
Just forcing
Habang
trying to
dulot
bait
lang,
Bet
no?
Boom into a fight or letting him open up the map more. Like if you put an Aegis on him, then suddenly he can be
Higit
pushed
lang
into
daw
tier 2
gising
alone
pag
and
team
you can
fight
do
daw.
nothing else around the map. Suddenly it puts you in a position where you get the fight a bit easier. Like right now, is Bet Boom being forced
Oh, oh.
to
Oy,
react?
oy, oy,
Not
oy.
really. They're just Phantasm farming out the jungles, spamming out mid wave with Grim.
Sports running into each other in the jungle, panicking.
So I want
Zai,
something.
once again, trying to catch Laurel. Laurel's got to be feeling really good about this.
Tito
Again, as we're
Lars.
pointing out the vision in the river, giving him the heads up, no doubt.
Uy, puti ka dyan.
And Notice is actually going to give a bit of a poke here. He's going to
Makulit ka.
Dark Rift to have his allies come into
Mm.
play here. The shield crash is going to help Zai survive, though. And Bet Boom.
Nakaka-cancel yung dagger ni Force Major.
The
No.
portal for
No,
him?
they just did it the hard way and walked.
They walked over.
Oh,
He's like,
stu-
guys, come help me. Now he's going to take a lot of damage from the Mortimer's Kisses. He's pretty tanky.
Still no room.
But, oh god, they need one more hit.
Ooh.
Anything. Zai
Uy,
jump
pumasok pa
for
rin.
Blink Shield Crash. That's going to catch it. The Soul Bind, he was able to stay away from anybody there. Seneko was hoping to be able to stop him, but does get out. Aghanim Scepter complete for the Void Spirit, though. So this pick-off on Bet Boom, it hurts, but they just hit a really big
Hindi ko lang
time.
kung may sumpa ba si Dan, pero kada salita niya parang nagdad.
It's gonna destroy the backline of Liquid if he can get in there with a Inkswell on him. Shard also already up on Seneko. The benefit of him being able to shove out
Kaka-on pa
that
naman yung
mid
bully
lane
na
forever.
gapa.
Once again, this ward could
Ulti
pay
ni
off
Abat na
very big
trippers.
dividends. Zai
Patay yata si Zay
is
dito,
on the
Mads.
high ground position. They're going to use the ward. Jump in first. Get the silence on him.
Nakagaling to si, ano, si Tito Lars.
Major blinking in as well. A smoke successful. As now they're
Ako,
going
pwede
to try and
umahabol
use that
yan.
pick off to put some pressure on mid, it looks like, where the Hawk is already there.
Boxy pala yung mukhang matanda na, no?
Still have a Doom up waiting in the wings. Laurel's gonna bots top to keep the map pressure up. Once again, Liquid are the ones kind of reacting to this play. I almost feel like that last fight, Zai used his roll, hit nothing, and then Notice just walked up into him in the jungle. They ended up getting the kill, just didn't know why he was there almost.
Yeah.
But that was not a fight that Liquid just started how they wanted to, right?
Ang lakas ng
Well,
trip mo,
Boxy
Carl,
has a
pag
blink
ginawa
trigger,
nila yan. no?
So now they've got another way to be able to catch this Boots of Travel Void Spirit. But it definitely feels like Liquid's got to get something going here. I mean, all of the, as you said, Notice was just kind of like gave away a kill in some ways. I feel like I haven't seen a successful move from
Ano
Liquid.
oras laban nga T1 boss at sino kalaban nila? Fanatic kalaban nila 6 PM bukas.
Yeah.
This Lone Druid will take the Roche very fast and start to accelerate. This next fight's extremely important to both games here. In terms of what both teams want to do with their game.
Team Liquid.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Been playing again very conservative in their positioning, playing grouped up around mid. Nobody's showing to defend this Phantasm push of the Chaos Knight.
Uy! Mabagal ata ang internet natin, ha?
bottom tower.
They know this.
Will definitely fight this. They are completely ready to fight in a 5-on-5. This Soulbind can destroy them here if they get it on good targets.
Oh yeah, and they're not going to get out of the pit fast enough. Laurel's going to go in first. Gets his first silence in. Inks2L stun. Does manage to land on the two bears. The Soulbind doesn't actually catch anything. Zai's going to try and interrupt the back line, but Tumman stuck inside of the
Getting
pit.
low.
Oo,
And he
patay
is
si
gonna die there.
Mato.
Meanwhile, the kisses are going to come out.
Ako
Well,
na,
the
doon pa nga,
Lone Druid's
oh.
dead. A nice curse, actually stalling up the BKB, but they don't actually have any damage, not without the lone druid. You can see Notice, he's not scared of them at all. Zai is also in trouble, blown
Grabe
up
si
by the
Tito
magic
Lars.
damage. Now it's going
Tira
to
na
be
yung
Nick
mouse.
caught by the Rod of Atos, and Notice just keeps on barreling forward, taking anybody on, and Laurel is going to help him out in a second here, perhaps. No,
Oh, nice
actually
takbo.
thrown up onto the cliff. Notice, I'll have to reset here, but it looks like Bet Boom should be able to get Roshan for that.
Huge fight for them. I don't want to say it's the nail in the coffin, but this game is a real uphill battle now for Liquid, I think. Because I think that was their
Grabe,
best
ang taas
chance to
ng
take a
network
5-on-5
lead
with
ng
them. They
Bet
got
Boom
the all
dito.
4
23 minutes pa lang.
Firestorm on their Rubik. Boxy had a
8K
free
na
fight.
agad yung network lead nila at makakukuha pa nga, no?
Trying to stall out and reset after this Doom went
Hidahak
out.
yung Aegis.
Boombet didn't even really get the link off the Grimmel, but it didn't matter. So much damage from
Ganda ng
this voice
setup ni
got
Kuya
the
mo,
tempo
Lars, eh, oh.
early
Ay, ni
enough
Tito
that
Lars, eh.
They were able to clean him up.
Yeah, notice Dark Rift there on the left-hand side of the pit. They just immediately surround this area. Nobody of Liquid is able to stick around and help him. And Zai, I mean, he did what he could to disrupt the back line, but he got soulbound, he got doomed.
I mean, if Lone Druid dies, that's their damage for the fight at this point in the game. He went pure damage with his Mjolnir.
Galit na
That's
ang
the
tito
one target
natin.
Liquid needs to prioritize and keep
Ba't
it
dyan kayo
alive.
nanonood, boss? Siyempre, para mauna tayo, joke.
Good target prioritization.
Para maaga tayong makatulog, muka.
Blink Dagger or Ag Shard pickup for Mickey, so they can have a bit more stuns. But at this point in time, they can get all the stuns in the world. But it looks like Bet Boom is just going to get so damn tanky. Echo Saber, Armlet, BKB, now a Blink Dagger. With that Aegis onto Hawk, he can help his team run around, and their initiation can happen in
Ay,
an
pati si
instant. We're
Mato,
gonna see it
Minto.
here against Matumba,
Ako.
Man, potentially silence him up. Dark Rift on the other
Nice
side. He
roar.
does manage to get off his ultimate with a roll-in coming out from Zai. He's going to run into Notice. Notice who does have a BKB, but doesn't have the damage to really be able to threaten
Patay ito, wala nang galawan yan, joke.
Dahak shows up. 4 seconds stun. The Cold Embrace is going to be able to hound out. A beautiful Winner's Curse as well. They're trying everything they can to be able to get Matumba Man out of here, but there's just too much. At the same time, Mickey and Zai were able to deliver the damage to finish off Notice. They want to be able to catch more, but they're not going to be able to find it.
Beautiful curse there to catch 2. Maybe a bit lucky Void Spirit jumped in there, but
Top tower.
enough to get them 2 kills on the back end of that. We're starting to see the power of
Joke,
some of
joke.
these
Sino na
Liquid
nalaglag?
Velvet
Nakatulog
fights
ako.
against
Team
Little
Spirit
Matumba's
Buds.
Still gonna pay the price.
Ito, kung sino matalo dito, malalaglag na rin.
Yeah, it seems very awkward, the fact that they have to bait out Matumba Man, and Matumba Man is the biggest source of damage. Like, that just feels like an icky combination.
Lone Druid can excel in that situation. Some of the mechanics going his way. This shard can proc even if he's getting stunned. He can, you know, maybe potentially span some Wraith Bands, but it's a question of how long they can keep him alive. The more Cold Embrace levels Boxy gets will definitely help, since this Lone Druid bears a huge damage thing in terms of
Di pala
run.
babas, di pala basag yung tiro ko dito sa may
Liquid
mid.
does have some things starting to pick up for them in terms of that skill. But now you have a Blink on the Hawk, you have a Shadow Blade on this Force Major Doom. Multiple ways to initiate, multiple
Ay na
ways to
magkakaso,
clear.
wala tayong sounds, pwede yan. Joke, let's go! Laglag na din ba laro nila boss ko bukas? Oo, laglagan na rin yung laro nila boss ko bukas, buddy. Nauna na nga lang yung Team Spirit. Pinoy Pride. Okay, wala nga lang sounds yung Dota 2. All goods lang ba yan? Para mabawasan rin yung ano natin, kasalanan sa mundo. Baka tuluyan ng maka-copyright eh. Naku po. Ayun na, Force Major. Maiispatan niya dito yung dalawang support. Naku po. Nakapag Winter Sears ba? Ay, hindi nga pala support to, no? So, core nga pala tong Snapper. Mid lane na hero nga pala ito. Aabutin pa ka ng Reality Trip. Joke. At aabutan pa ng Aether. Remnant. Uy, Soul Bind. Kakasa pala sa may ano yun, sa may bear, no? Pwedeng isunod si Zai dito. Joke. Pak! Ako na gagawa ng sounds. Liquid to ba sa hero? Nako po. Kung ngayon ka titingin, buds, pwede mo lang palitan yung opinion mo. 12K na yung network lead dito ng Bet Boom team, at meron pang Aegis para kay Chaos Knight, at makikita pa nga dito si Winter Wyvern, no? Ikaw, Boxy. Bis lang na cooldown nung Infernal Blade, ha? Patay. Grabe si Force Major ah. Ay, yaman nung doom niya pala. Dagger Shadow Blade. Ganda ng sounds. Ten. Ragnarok yun eh. Feel ko sa Charlie na lang gawin mong tunog, boss. Ano yun na, Carl? Di ko alam yun eh. Pang Ragnarok lang tayo eh. Tamang bragis lang tayo. Para solid yung sounds natin. Ganda ng words, truly. Ganda ng setup dun, no? Dun sa may harap ng Tori, sa may top, no? 14k na ang lamang dito ng bet mo, mga joke. Yaman din ni The Hawk dito. 17k yung kanyang net worth. Well, parang laro ng Beast Ghost kanina. Napakayaman. Nako po, alam nila nandiyan ka kasi nga mayroon silang obs dyan. Joke. Ito na rin yung ating Underlord. Oy, na-scam sila ni Mato. What? Oh, sheesh. Grabe naman yung ginawa ni Mato doon, buddy. Parang ginawa pa siya ng portal para makapag-out. At eto na nga, yung ating, ganda ng pagkaka-scatter blast. Mabibigyan dito si Void Spirit, Tito Lars, Mickey Mouse. Aabutin siya dito ng stun. Force Major, hindi pa siya tapos. Mayroon pang Doom and Mickey Mouse will fall. Atos. Ay, nag-ano ka pa, boxing. Nag-cold embrace ka pa. Wala ka nang tatakasan dyan, joke. Nice Ang lapit ang ginawa dun ni talagang lumalabang ka pa, Zay At nakakomit na nga yung doon kay Zay. Nautakan sila ni Mato, buddy. Kaya lang ang mali niya lang ata, hindi siya nag-TP agad pabalik or cooldown yung kanyang TP. Ang ganda nun no? Nahuli na siya. Kaya lang sa harap niya lang kasi gumawa ng portal yung Underlord. So pinasok niya na lang din. Ito, i-replay Di nilayo kasi. Nice What the fuck? Anong ginawa mo? Joke. Sabi ni Sineiko. Ang ganda Di rin ini-expect ni i-notice yung gagawin doon ni Mato. Kaya lang, naubos pa rin sila dun. Joke. Uy, patay na naman ata si Tito Lars. Kakabuhay lang ni Tito Lars. At eto na nga yung Underlord again. Yung, nice. Patay dito si Insania. Masyado siyang tumapang. Nag-overcommit si Joke and Zai with this rolling thunder. Tingnan natin, Tito Lars. Maberburst daw na ata nila. Joke. Yeah. Kanina dumigit yung Soulbind. Ayun guys na fire. Boxy. Ang mga Winter Scars lang. Kaya lang ang problema walang papalo. Patay. Ubus na naman ang Team Liquid dito. Joke. Lagyan natin ng konting sounds ulit. Mangit. Caster. Wait. Napakayaman ni Dahak. Meron na rin pala siyang assault kills dito. Ibaling talo basta may highlights. Ano yan? Si Yue? Okay. Yung alaga ni Mato. Dahil anong peer, kahit naka-stun na yung bear. Ayun yung kinaganda ng Lone Druid ngayon. Dati kasi, kailangan syempre hindi stun yung bear pag magpipeer ka. Truly, sinasako na lang sila ng bet boom. 13-20 na. At sobrang laki ng net worth lead ng bet boom. 17k at yung net worth dito ni The Hawk. 21k na at nakadampot pa nga ng double D si Joke. Iwan na si Derek Pag may inabot siya dito ng isa, tingnan mo. Isang mabilis lang talaga. Kahit sino, naka-double di siya Farming na lang. Umiiwas na lang din yung Team Liquid. Alam nilang hindi na nila kayang lumaban dito sa may Betboom. Ang magandang gawin nila dito, makapag pitas-pitas siguro or makapag-setup ng magandang Winter's Curse. 3 seconds bago mag-response si Roshan. Okay. Ayun na, lumabas na yung third Roshan na ata ito. Or second Rosh. Eto na. Pag naubos ang Team Liquid dito, nako si Boxy pa nga yung nasa una, no? Ayun na, huli ka dyan, Boxy. Anong ginagawa mo? Detection na lang ang kulang, mga kaibigan. At si Boxy, ma-burst down siya dito. Wala siyang, okay, meron siyang buyback. At mamamatay din agad yung Chaos Knight. Medyo greedy ata yung ginawa nila dito. Notice. Okay, babalik siya doon sa may kanyang portal. May comeback pa ata to. Nasa mali yung bitaw nila doon. Talagang pinilit kasi nilang patayin na agad si Boxy. Tatlong BKB, isang Doom ang nagamit. 2 buyback naman sa may Team Liquid. Pero sulit yan kung makukuha naman nila yung Aegis dito. At least 2 support lang naman yung nag-commit ng buyback doon. Pero laban pa ata yung Betboom. Habol pa ata sila dito sa may Roshan. Hindi na. Mag-chichillax na lang sila. Anong score, boss? 15-22 na, joke. 15k na ang net worth lead dito ng Betboom. Shard. Binigay kay Rubik, no? Para meron na rin silang pang-save. Nestor Casiano, shoutout sa iyo. Support magpapanalo sa Liquid dito, boss. Tignan mo. Yun. Sayang yan kung tatanong ba sila. Ang kailangan lang naman ma-check dito ng Betboom yung Winter Wyvern. Mas pwede nilang sakalin yung iba. Bosset kasi sila dun sa may Cold Embrace pati sa may Winter Skirts eh. Hindi agad ma-burst down nung Chaos Knight. Yung mahuhuli niya kung mako-Cold Embrace ni Winter Wyvern. Pag gumana yung mga support, baliktad to. Yun, kung gagana sila buds. Wala naman problema dyan. Kahit bumaliktad dyan, laro na yan. Pero kayang-kaya pa rin sila ng Betboom dito sa bayan. Kahit meron silang Aegis kay Matu. Ano, lambot lang number niya eh. Ganyan lang oh. Sobrang basic lang. 300 na agad yun. Pag napatay pa ulit nila tong Lone Druid na ito. Yung kanyang bear. Mawawalan sila ng physical damage. Pag nanalo Liquid dito, talo yung BB. Malamang. Okay. Medyo tumatagal pa yung ating game. Nakakuha kasi ng Team Liquid yung Aegis eh. Mga item na ito. Crystallis. Silver Edge din yung item ni Mickey Mouse. Okay. Sa may baba na yung Betboom team naghahanap na sila ng mapipitas dito. Awit. Sobrang timing pag walang sounds, no? Tara, next game, boss. Wala na. Ba't sinantok na talaga ako? Tulog na tayo pagtapos nito. Pwedeng lipat na lang kayo sa may Twitch kung gusto nyo manood doon para nasa may pinaka-live talaga kayo. Pwedeng manood kayo muna sa iba. Ang problema dyan, joke. Aegis pa kasi yung load rate. Basta nyo pwede sa'yo bibili ng voucher sa Phoenix Bet. Sa may lang eh. Sa may BNK, di ako nagbibenta ng voucher code body. Ang voucher. Lipot kayo kay Leggy ba? Maka-item ng snapper yak tong BB. Kung magkaka-item pa siya, joke. Goods lang din naman. Ang problema lang dito, pag nag-level 25 siya. Kasi wala pa namang AoE yung kanyang Lily Shredder eh. Pero pag nag-25 siya, may AoE na yung kanyang Lily Shredder. Ayun ang mahirap na. Ayun, usap sa'yo, Arib. Nice, ang ganda ng ikot dito ng bet boom. Magkakasalubong, makikita agad si Boxy. Kaya lang makakapag-dagger out siya at makakapag-glimmer cape pa nga. Wala silang detection. Ayun, nakita na naman din sa Boxy. Boxy, patay ka na ata dito. Opya, Cookie. Ito malis, na-silence na. Naku po, nakapagbitaw pa ng Winter's Curse. Hindi pa agad nilang numbers. And Force Major, masosolo kill niya dito si Snapfire. And Matu, nakapag-transform na. And Boxy, I think mamamatay na talaga siya dito. Okay, 2 heroes goes down for the side of Team Liquid. Nag-buyback na rin yung Snapfire. Naku, si Matu, na-isolate na siya. Joke. Ay, lumalabang ka pa. Malabang ka pa talaga. Wala siyang teddy bear. Naku po, wala siyang teddy bear. Ano na? GG. Ang bilis ng TP dito ng bet boom. Diretso agad sa may bottom para mabasag agad nila. Oy, si Snapper, si Mickey Mouse. Naku, kakabuyback lang yan. Delikado yan. Maray reality rip, Mickey Mouse. This might be the game, mga joke. Ang taas ng ano yan. Oras, ayun, 100 seconds yung kanya respawn time. Wala, nainom na lang siyang tubig. Sorry, mga friends. Bawi na lang tayo next major. Phantasm available. Ayan na. Kaya lang nakakuha pala ng Firestorm yun. Ang bilis na wala nung kanyang mga illusion. Ba't ganun? Grabe naman si Rubik doon. Kailangan si Tito Lars ma-zone out niya dito si Rubik bago pa siya makapagbato ng skill, no? Kasi pag nagbato siya ng Firestorm, nakita niyo naman yung illusion ni Chaos Knight na wala din agad. 30 seconds bago mag-response si Lone Druid. 1 minute naman para kay Snapfire. Matalakas ang bet boom. Malakas talaga ang bet boom. Joke. Kaya na insane niya. Magaling yan eh. Magaling manisi. Uy. Mamamatay pa ata to pag hindi siya nakapag-BKB. The Hawk. Winter's Curse. Di nga siya nag-BKB. Ba't di siya nag-BKB? Uy. Silver Edge. Dagger out. Okay. Mabubuhay pa dito si The Hawk. At pwede na mag-TP out. All goods. Nabasag nila yung Minirox. Nakakahinga na ng maayos. Medyo nakakahinga na ng maayos. Joke. Nakauna na sila ng barracks eh. TI contender ba ang bet boom, boss? Ngayon lang sila lumakas. But sila yung ang tawag dito? Winter Strike ba yun? Pamutan ko yung pangalan ng old team nila. Basta ganun, may strike. Win Strike, ayun, Win Strike. Winter Strike, ang potek. Win Strike yung pangalan nila, tapos naging bet boom. Ginawa ata sila ng sponsor nila na bet boom. Nung nakapasok ata sila ng DPC. Tier 1, no? Tier 1. Na-dodge niya ata yung paid bolt kasi nakapag-BKB siya eh. Medyo late yung pagkakabitaw ng paid bolt dito, buddy. Grabe naman yung mga replay natin dyan. Joke. Magandang araw sa'yo, Regner Penesa. Tayo matutulog na. Maaga pa tayo bukas. Ba't gising ka pa? Katinatapos ko lang to. Wala kasi si Jet kaya wala tayong no choice. Kakauwi ko lang in the merge. Kung kayo kumain ni Tantan, masarap kinainan nyo. Huwag tutulog ka na. Magpapayaman pa tayo bukas. Tagal lang matapos na itong game na to eh. Heart of Taras, next item. The Hawk. Kaya lang wala siyang slot eh. Buuin niya na lang kaya muna yung kanyang overwhelming blink. Yan, replyan yan. Replay yan. Dadalhin mo talaga sa panaginip. Charlie's? Ba't naman kayo napupunta dyan? Pumasok ka ba sa ano? Pumasok ka ba sa office? Natutulog while sleeping. Ito na, mukhang last team fight na to, Team Liquid. Mahuhuli nila din si Underlord. Kaya lang, nasa mali ata ang galaw na Insane doon ha. Masyado siyang malalim. And Boxy, pag namatay itong dalawang support nila, GG na buddy. Meron pa naman buyback dito si Insane, no? Si Boxy talagang pinaka-importanting hero sa kanila na dapat hindi agad mamatay. Tapos ba, OG boom, mamaya pa yun, itutulog na tayo. Napansin ko sa BB mayaman lagi post-4 nila. Sino ba post-4 nila? Si ano? Si Notice. O si Force Major. Force Major ata no? Yung Doom. Well, Doom kasi yan talagang mayaman yan. Joke. Mayaman pa siya sa may mid lane ng Liquid si Mickey Mouse. So, Shan, 1 minute bago mag-respawn. Then, I think kaya na nilang tapusin yan. Send mo na, Reg. Nagpa-load na nga rin si Natnat eh. Download ko na lang bukas. Pagising natin. Champion na T1 guys. Thanks me soon. Sana di lang anghel ka dyan, Jerry. Tapusin 30 seconds. Roshan. Uy, medyo masimata to si Force Major ha. Naku po, anong ginagawa niya doon mag-isa? Nagkahalap siya ng kalaro. Meron pa naman siyang buyback. Timing lang talaga kasi magre-respawn yung Roshan. So mapipilitan din ata siya mag-buyback dito. Joke. 5 seconds. Team Liquid, kailangan nilang maramdaman to kung gusto nilang mag-stay pa dito sa may Major. Ayun na. Aegis Cheese Refresher. Pwedeng ibigay yung refresher kay Doom para double Doom na si Joke. Aabot pa ba sila? Ay, kinakabahan yung Team Liquid. Ayaw lumabas ng base. Na-scan nila dito si Tito Malars. Ay, pumapasok ka pa. Uy, yung ganyan nag-BKB. Pero okay lang. Basta ma-secure nila dito yung Aegis. Dahak, wala siyang slot. Sino kukuha ng Aegis? Okay. Binabaan niya ata yung kanyang dagger, no? Nagtatanim ng kamote. Nagugutom na ako at inaantok. Refresher ka, Underlord, para trip to Jerusalem sila. Palitan na. Ay, ito. Kay Tito Lars na lang binigay para double yung double BKB. At mukha ba isang item yan? Hindi kasi natin maklik eh. Double E-Blade pala yun, yung E-Blade. Isang mabilis na pang burst din yan. Makakadampot pa ng Arcane Rune, no? Napakaswerte naman nito ni mukha. Saktong-sakto kay Tito Lars. Ayan na. Pwede na lang tapusin yung laro dito. Insane niya. Okay, maganda yung nakakuha niyang skill ha. Pito malis sabay Aether Remnant. Medyo bullshit din talaga yan. Pag si Rubicon nakakuha ng Pito malis. Heart of Taras. Echo Saber yung kanyang binaba. Uy. Ba't ganun yung blink na bibili niya? Yung pang-int type, no? Abyssal Blade na rin pala dito si Matopia. Tingnan natin kung kaya nilang maburst dito yung Void Spirit. And Void Spirit goes down. At meron pa naman siyang buyback. Saan siya magtitipi? Naku, ang layo ata ng titipi niya. Sa may gitna, meron pa namang Aegis dito. Yung Chaos Knight and the Hawk is still alive. Iiwan pa si Snapper. Joke. Ba't ganun? Iniwan nila yung Chaos Knight. Mamamatay na yung Chaos Knight. Pinabayaan pa nila, no? Nakapag-regen pa tuloy. Meron pa namang Heart of Taras yan. Sa mali sila ng galaw doon. Joke. Magandang umaga, boss. Mayaman na tayo. Zat that nat. Taga saan bansa Betboom, boss? Halo-halong region ata yan, pero Eastern Europe. Yung pinaka ano nila, lugar nila. Kaya ang CK dapat pinatay nila. Meron pa naman siyang ages kasi. Pero sayang, hindi nila na-break. Tagal-tagal pa naman bago mag-expire yung ages dito ni Chaos Knight. 2 minutes pa. Pwede pa siyang kumulit ng kumulit. Oo, takot sila sa may void eh. Boxy, may buyback kaya si Boxy? Grabe tong laro na to. 48 minutes na. Ang sarap mo, Pia. Balik kaya tayo sa nakaraan para mas matagal. Ilan network ng CK? 32k body. Tagal-tagal pa ata to. Hindi pa ata makaka high ground dito yung Betboom eh. Natatakot din sila. Dahil na-force din kasi yung buyback kay Tito Lars. So pag nagkamali sila dito, pwedeng bumaliktad pa nga yung laro, no? Sila bear pa naman yan. Sobrang bilis lang bumasag yan. Comeback yan. Sana mag-error BB. O yun lang. Pag nag-error talagang comeback yan. Aabutin tayo ng 2 hours dito. Ang sarap mo, Pia. Yan, sa mga bagong salta dyan, huwag nyo kalimutan na pumindot ng like. Comeback na ito. Nakakabahan na sila. Ayaw na rin lumabas ang Betboom. Game 4 daw, boss. Ay, nag-game 4. Ayop sila. Comeback stronger. Sana matapos na, joke. 28. Ayun na, nabuo niya na yung kanyang upgraded na dagger. Ang tawag doon, yung pang-id type na dagger. Ito na, nag-expired na yung ages dito ni Chaos Knight. So, full item na ulit siya. Meron na ulit siyang Echo Saber na suot. Hirapan silang umakit ng high ground. Sino kayang may mga buyback dito? Uy! Okay. Arcane Blink. Ayun, Arcane Blink. Sweep Blink. Yung Sweep Blink ay yung yung pang-AG type eh. Boss, yung Arcane Blink pampabilis ng pagkakas. Apektado din ba yung SS ni Tinker? Pampabilis mo magkas yan. Pampabilis ng mga cooldown. Not sure kung yung sinasabi mo. Nakalimutan ko na rin kung ano yung binibigay niyan. Basta yung mana reduction din ata. Oh, quick cast. Yan nga, yung projector ata yun. Projector. Ang tawag dun. Yung para mas mabilis sa tumama yung skill, no? Ayun. Uy. Hindi natin nakakita. Tinutok na ni Regdi. Mana cost reduction. Tsaka yung animation nga. Yan, tama yung animation. Yung projectile speed ng skill up. Makunat naman yan si mukha eh. Wala naman problema dyan. Nung makakapag-out pa nga oh. Nako po. Matu. Ito si Sayo. Masyado na mainit to ah. Ang kunat rin ng Underlord dito. Matu. Tinatry niyang patayin dito si Notice. At mukhang mamamatay ata si Notice ah. Okay. Buti na lang nakaipit sila doon sa may Pit of Malice. Projectile body. Projection. Nasuulog na tayo. Joke. Late ako pa siya usap sa'yo, JL Villas. Sana nga away ka, madam. Nakita ko yung comment mo. Sa may page ata ng T1 yun. Good morning mga kapuyat. Omar, what's up? Okay. Tatagal pa ata to. Kasi si Jet eh. Nagdolo ko na tayo para matulog. Nice. Dito Lars. Okay, maganda nga item niya. Item lock na rin siya eh. Kaya lang, pwede niya namang mapalitan yung repression shard pag nagamit yan Dahil galing lang kay Roshan yan. Ano po item number boss? Naku, hindi natin ma-check yan. Joke. Pag bumalik tayo sa nakaraan, 55 minutes, 54, mga ano tayo? Ay, naglalag na talaga ako. 40, 39, no? Mga 39. Tagal. Okay, magre-respawn na naman yung Roshan. Pang-apat na Roshan na yan. So, 4 na rin yung item niyan. Joke. Uwi nila yan. Ayan na. Anong laman? Aegis, Refresher Shard, Aghanim Shard, pati cheese. Ulitin yung game. Nice. First major. Mabibreak niya yung smoke dito ng Team Liquid. Dagger out. Ito na si Tito Mol Lars. Binibait niya na lang yung kanyang sarili. Na Underlord. Di ko lang kung magtitipi siya dito. Ako po. Doon mo na kaya yan. Makulit na yan eh. Kanina pa yan eh. Ako po. Makulit ka na, Zai. Wala na siyang Rolling Thunder ha. Pwede na atang ituloy si Roshan dito. Wala nang manggugulo. Ayan na. Tito Lars. Aegis kay Tito Lars. Kanino yung Aghanims? Suniko. Parang walang kwenta ata yung Aghanims sa kanya. Force major na lang ata yung Aghanims. Yup. Ayun na nga. Increase sa duration and applies break. Okay, mabi-break na mukha dito. Kanino nga ba pwedeng ibigay dito yung ulti niya? Yung doom niya. Parang wala rin naman siya mabi-break na skill dito. Ayun na, nauna na si Rubik. Mamamatay na rin si Zai. 2 heroes goes down for the side of Team Liquid. Well, mayroon pa naman silang buyback. Kailangan na nilang i-commit yan. Ako, binigay na naman yung Pit of Malice. Antayin nila yung Roshan magkaroon ng repression. Kompleto na nga yung buds eh. Hindi ko alam kung anong balak na dito ng bet bomb ha. Dito Lars, meron siyang Aegis. Ayun this, mapapop. Okay, meron pang 40 dito yung Team Liquid. Alakay, ayan na yung Mortimort. Wala bang ibang papalo dyan ng Torre? Di kaya ni, uy, ayun na. Nice, napabigib si Mickey Mouse. Pwede ata sila mag-dive dito. Wala nang BKB yan. Nagamit niya na yung kanyang BKB. Naku, yung bear na lang. Joke. Napakalambot lang at mahuhuli na rin dito ata si Matu. 4 na segundo. Buds, pwedeng ma-reality rip. Ang tagal niyan. Kaya lang mamamatay agad yung Underlord and Zai. Abutan niya pa dito si Dahak. Pwede mag-buyback yung Underlord kasi meron pa naman siyang TP. Soulbind. Zai. Eto na, pumasok na. Si Tito Lars. Boxy. Walang vision, walang detection. Oh my God, 4 na segundong stun. Ito na yung Underlord ang pagbabalik. Nice, patay si Matu. Meron pa siyang buyback, kaya lang wala siyang bear ata. Nice one. Mabibigyan din ata dito si Mickey Mouse. Wala na naman silang detection buds. Wala kasing hawak ng gym eh. Di pwede umawak ng GMC Tito Lars dito kasi mababawasan yung kanyang item and Tito Lars mabibreak na yung kanyang Aegis. Notice, napakasakit ng damage. Underlord. Okay, GG na sa wakas. Makakatulog na tayo mga joke. 120 seconds. 2 minuto bago mag-respawn. Yung Lone Druid. Okay, yung last game natin ay 1 oras. Ang sarap mo, Pia. 1 oras. Yung naka-DR na si Snapper. Ba't sumasakit na yan? Naka-DR na. Okay. Pwede na tapusin dahak. Huwag mo lang patagalin, please lang. Okay, Doom. Force Major. Nag-Doom pa dyan, joke. Oh, nice one. Soulbind Reality Rip into 2. And GG has been called. Okay, good night. Nice one. Magaling. Okay, lagyan na ulit natin ng sounds.
Completely switched up the tempo. More for that late game, more for the scale. Overwhelming team fight. We've seen this Chaos Knight Underlord be first to this tournament. This duo is just so
Bet
hard.
Boom Team ang mag-advance para sa ating lower bracket round 2.
From Liquid, they showed some signs of potentially being able to come back, but once you fall behind in a game like that, you start to lose those Roshans. That net worth is just way too hard to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like 5 cores they have to kill, you know? It's Batumba versus 5 cores. Make it get
Slowly
that
but
divine at the end.
surely.
We're starting to see some damage output come out. And then you're in a
Yun, wala. Okay yun ah. Natapos na kasi yung laro eh. Ay, dito na lang natin tignan pala yung scoreboard. Change siya na mga joke ah. Ako'y inaantok na kasi kaya dun tayo nanood para mas maaga matapos. Dahil nga delay ng 15 minutes dito sa may watch live. So, 2-1 ang magiging score natin. BetBoom nga ang mananalo at mag-advance para sa ating lower bracket round 2. Gumana na naman si Tito Malars at si The Hawk. Well, ang ganda kasi ng pagkaka-drop dito ng hero nila no? Grabe na rin pala yung item dito ni Mato. Sakit na rin ng bear niya, kaya lang yung bear kasi pagdating ng late game, sobrang dali ng patay niyang teddy bear na yan eh. Maalis mo lang yan, may follow pang Rod of Athos. Saway pwede nyo ng pagsusuntokin yan, lalo na't Chaos Knight pa naman yung hero nito ni The Hawk. Talaga nga di mabubuhay yung alaga ni Matu. Kuya Nick. Good night sa inyo mga kaibigan. See you again tomorrow. Okay, ako yung magpapaalam na. Kaya nagugutom na't inaantok na sabaw-sabaw na to. Kakain habang natutulog. Good night. See you.